Hello!
Hi.
We did the thing. We're live again. I'm back in my bedroom. Welcome back to the Veil of Athium, Chapter 8, and a bunch of unserious people playing a serious story. We have no sponsors this episode, but we do have some announcements to get to. Who do we want to start with? Sachi, do you want to shout out our friend? I'm throwing you under the bus immediately.
We start with me. I feel like we never start with me. Why?
We don't. We don't.
We objectively don't do this. Hi, my name is Sachi, and I'm here to tell you about Castleton. It's a thing over at Winter's Tales. It's plural. AJ, don't kill me. And it's run by AJ Winters. It's a thing that like half of us are in. It's great. It's awesome. It's coming to an end this month, next month. It's in multiple parts. Everyone dies or everyone lives. Not everyone lives.
Not everyone lives. I've seen the survivors chat. Not everyone lives. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
Whitney, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
None of that.
There's only 19 people here. No one sees it. It's fine.
Okay. All right, whatever. Anyway.
That turns into a whisper network real
if the
quick.
rest of us die, over at Winter's Tales every Saturday at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. And then all the other time zones, figure that out yourself. I'm not doing that for you.
Use hammer time.
Perfect. Thank you,
hammer time.
Sachi. I'm gonna regret this. Aaron, do you want to tell us about merch?
Oh yeah. Oh, I do.
I'm excited for this. I always am.
Hold on,
Every
one
week.
sec.
Yes,
Bring it
give
in,
me as
bring
close
it in,
as close as
everybody.
possible.
Bring it in.
Closer.
Hey everybody. You looking good tonight. How you doing?
I hate this so
You cozy?
much.
I am very
Cozy?
cozy. Thank you. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Do you got a snack, a bevy? Do you happen to have your wallet nearby? You got your credit card information? You could input that information right now into cloudkillclothing.com and you could buy official Veil of Athium
How did it get closer?
today. Oh, we can get uncomfortable.
We can get closer.
We can always get a little bit closer. You could go and buy a Feminine Wiles mug. You can get a Sad Wet Rat Man that you're attracted to hoodie. You can snag yourself right now, right here at Cloud Kill Clothing. A Veil of Athium tank top, which it's almost becoming a bit. I own one. You've never seen it. I wear a costume every time. I promise I own it. It's really cozy. It's really comfy. I wear it to work out. It's great. What I'm telling you right now, though, is go to Cloud Kill Clothing right now. It's ran by a guy named Connor. We love him. Smooch him on the forehead. Buy his merch. Okay. Bye. Reel it back.
Justin.
Hey everybody, I'm not gonna. What's that?
Do you want to tell the people about the so many things that I'm doing this week?
I'm happy to. I just want to point out that there's going to be a lot of dick references within the next few things, so just bear with me. Hi everybody, I'm Justin. I'm not going to get as uncomfortably close as Aaron has, but I will tell you that if you go over to Whitney's website, you can sign up for being part of a raffle for a 110 millimeter rainbow dice. In addition to that, she has Dick 20s available for pre-order. On top of that, if you have, let's say, I don't know, you have a D20 or a dice that is just not rolling the way you're wanting it to, you can buy your own dice cuck chairs on her website. So that way you can put that
I want
there.
everyone to know that Whitney also just sent me randomly a picture of the dice cuck chair earlier. No text, no nothing. Just
Yep,
the
there was
dice
no
cuck chair,
no context.
I didn't respond because I really didn't know how to. I did think Whitney was calling me a cuck, and can't really convince me otherwise.
Don't think she was looking for a response. She just wanted you to watch.
Yeah, that was. I just wanted.
Actually, she wasn't calling me a cuck. They were just,
Yeah. I just wanted you to put
self-reporting.
yourself in the chair.
Yes.
Are you
And that's
sure?
what
I don't want to be in the chair. I don't want to be in the chair. I don't want to be in the chair.
But you know who
I was
deserves
told
to-
by someone. We're about to get Sachi lore. I
Oh,
was told
geez.
by someone that their partner was like, "Yeah, Sachi should be in the cuck chair," and then she fully told him like, "No, she wouldn't. You would." And I think that's me.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
very funny.
What a
Damn.
time.
Very much so. But
That's the
if you don't
flex.
want to, if you don't want to sit in the cuck chair, you know who can be in the cuck chair. That dice that is rolling terribly for you. But you would have to go over to Whitney's webpage to be able to purchase that and put that there, so that way that dice can watch as the other dice that you all have purchased over at SmokingGlueGunsChannel.com or SmokingGlueGuns.com to roll better than that one is. Also, their mini shop has been updated. On top of that, Whitney will be over at Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle next weekend. Booth information will be available at a later date, so follow them on their socials and stay tuned for that.
Justin,
back to
that was wonderful. Perfection. Okay, Tali, bring us home. Bring us home.
Hi, everybody. You should join us on our Discord. Get up-to-date info on where Whitney and the rest of us are all over the internet. Get access to lore, sweet art. I would love for somebody else besides me to be on the art reel, the fan art reel, and someone to join me in my love of the ships on this show. So please come submit your art. Don't go to AO3. Come here and share with us all your wonderful things that you have on our Discord. Get not only the sweet art and lore, but also get sweet emotes made by It's 8-Bit, who is our local artist. Also made all the art here on the stream as well. And other cool folks by clicking on the link that's in chat and join several people who are invested in Team A. Go Team A.
Go Team A. On
Feels like
that
cult.
lovely... It does feel kind of culty. On that lovely note, as a general reminder, the story we are telling has the potential to be a dark one, and while we around the table have had conversations about safety and boundaries, please remember that it is always okay to turn it off or step away if the story is affecting you in a negative way. Your safety is just as important as ours, and I think, without further ado, if everyone's good and ready, it's time to roll that beautiful intro. Should I roll that beautiful intro footage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's roll that beautiful intro footage. From the desk of the lore keeper. After supporting Estelle through her crow's nest crash out, our heroes departed on their journey towards the Wolfwater Islands and the Carolyn Mountains. On the first day, after some therapy frog time, Estelle decided to choose her own name, going with Citrine as a placeholder for now. Then Naroop spotted some shipwrecked folks, which did turn out to be ghosts. Opal and Oats shared a moment and decided to support Citrine and make lists of other possible
Moment
names
is
to
a
help.
big word to use there. Coming in from the this moment is a loaded statement for what happened.
Look!
Anyway,
The lore
play the
keeper wrote this.
spirit.
I'm just reading it. Fuck, where did I leave off? Decided to support Citrine and make lists of other possible names to help find the right fit. The usual nightmares were had, and so begins day 2 of ship travel. On day 2, everyone learned about Naroop's sometimes poisonous skin, Oats engaged in some profitable gambling, and an ominous shadow was seen in the ocean. It's probably fine. Opal and Oats shared their list of names with Citrine, who ultimately chose the new name Aurora. After some bad dreams, a beautiful day 3 of travel began, their last day on the ship for now. Naroop discovered a stowaway. The King of Arcanolites himself, one Regal Samuels. Team A was mostly uninterested in his sales pitch, except Aurora, who did want to know more. But Samuels vanished when faced with the captain. pulling into port, our heroes saw the busy, merry village of Swanford, clearly having a festival of some kind. And that is where we pick right back up. We see a gorgeous coastal village nestled in the shadow of the towering, sparkling Carolyn Mountains in the distance. The ports are filled with ships of various people who've arrived lately. The sparkling, almost diamond-like white beaches refract and reflect little motes of light, and the streets are lined with white-washed stone cottages, all with thatched roofs. The heart of this village, as you guys begin to come off the boat and enter it, is a bustling marketplace where the air is thick with the fresh scents of seafood and salt. But most notable is the towering wicker-like construct in the center of this busy hub. The festive banners, some of which reading Happy Folly Days, Down with the Fallen Tyrant. There are signs of temporary food stalls with various trinkets and fried foods, including what looks like man-shaped pastries and cookies shaped like a broken crown, covered in splatterings of red fruit jam. Children with cloth crowns on their heads run through the town, loudly shouting and playing as you see one falling dramatically into a water trough, and another screaming and finger-wagging about raising taxes and wealth trickling down. What would you like to do?
Does you guys think that these have Taylor ham and cheese? You think he's got it? You think that's what they serve out here?
Maybe.
Oh, boy.
Maybe.
Probably.
Well, it's like Taylor ham. It's like a person named Taylor made ham, and it's like it goes on a sandwich with scrambled eggs, or like a croissant. Is that
I mean,
not?
we can see.
I
I'm
like.
sure
Can we
can
take
ask
a
her.
detour?
I'm not opposed to it.
Right? Is that all right? All right.
How? I understand the money is just waiting for us, but this. Okay, it's fine.
Listen, we don't-
Consensus.
No,
it's
we don't
fine.
have to.
No, it's good. We're gonna get you your sandwich.
I'd like. Well, thank you. I just want a sandwich. Is it? If that's you want? Well, maybe now I don't want it.
Oh
No,
my god.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's just a big
Yeah,
old lie.
alright,
Let's go get that fucking sandwich.
Whoever would like to can give me an investigation check to see if you can find a Taylor ham and cheese, I guess.
I rolled a 20.
Natural?
No, not natural 20. It's a 19 and then I get +1.
What are we rolling?
Investigation to see if you can find a Taylor ham and cheese.
There's a lot going on right now, and Arup's kind of a little overwhelmed with everything. That's a natural 1. So I'm it's too much.
Aurora
What
got
a-
a 15.
Nice.
6.
Oats, you spend the better part of like 45 minutes leading your troop, following your nose, sniffing loudly. And you notice that most of the main
found
shops
it.
that would be sandwich shops are closed
Right.
for the festival. There are those little food stalls, but no one really has sandwiches per se. It's lots of like fried doughy pastries.
No fucking
There is-
sandwiches.
There is one guy that's got like meat on a stick. So it's just like a little like it's a stick. It's got like a wavy piece of like what looks like maybe lamb meat on it. But there isn't like sandwiches. It's all like easy to carry fried festival food.
All right, I will get. Sir, I would like one of your finest stick meats, please.
Just one for you or one for everyone.
How many? Who are Daddy's buying? Who wants a stick meat?
I'm not. I didn't say I was buying anything.
Do you want stick meat, Naru?
I do, but I didn't say I was paying for it.
Well, I think we've come into a little bit of contention here on who's daddy, but like, I think maybe
What?
we can. Listen, I'll pay. All right, it's fine.
With what money?
With what money? I won that money. Remember, I was on the ship and I gambled really well because I'm a terrific gambler. Do you remember?
You cheated.
You don't know that?
I'm dying over here.
You don't know that. You don't know that I was a cheater. Listen, sometimes I use my special dice. That's very lucky, and it doesn't have anything to do with cheating. Listen, I won that money fair and square.
Roll the dice.
And
Okay.
and I called what it was going to be. It's fine. Anyway, I'm
We
not
don't
your
have to
father.
be a dad. Are you a dad?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not a dad. It's a,
I was going
just
to
call
ask
me
the same
Oats.
question. Are you
Fine.
the little one's father, or the blue one's father?
Are you
I
my
feel like
dad?
there's a miscommunication here. No, it's fine. Listen, I'm going to be. Just give me 4 of your finest stick meat, please.
Sure.
I don't
and
want stick meat.
Well, then I'll eat 2.
Okay.
it'll be 2 silver for 4 stick meats.
Silver, all right. I'm gonna pass him a single gold piece and be like, keep the change, good man.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
this is
you.
why you have money.
And happy
Stop
folly
bargaining.
days to you, and enjoy your sticked meat.
All right, and then I'm going to go and get pastries. I'm hoping something just ridiculous, just like opulent. I want the biggest, sweetest pastry, and then I'm going to treat it like kind of like a soft taco shell, and I'm going to jam the stick meat into it like a pita, and it's going to be like slide it off, and then it's like it's like a sweet, savory, ridiculous.
You want sweet bread with meat.
Yes, I would like that.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Because it is the Folly Days, all of the
Yes.
pastries are sort of shaped for this reference. So the largest.
You're
The
gonna stick meat in a man.
Oh, am I sticking meat in a man?
largest pastry.
That's not the first time that's happened. No. It's fine.
The largest
no, for
meat
real.
you can find is a
Yeah.
large. It looks like a little man cutout, and it's jelly filled. So when you go to shove.
Yes, I'd like
stick-
your largest jellyman.
When you go to shove the stick inside, a
The
little
jelly's
bit of
gonna come out. Yeah, no, I hate this.
Yes, and I get it all over my fingers and my face and my mouth, and it's like it's real obnoxious. It's not great. It's really messy. Like this doesn't taste anything like a potato ham and cheese, guys. I think I made a mistake. Like this just seems like ill-advised. You should have stopped me.
Can I pretend I don't know him?
This was idiotic.
Absolutely. While you're
honest.
pretending you don't know him, do you want to go ahead and make a perception check for me?
I can.
Uh,
That's a 4.
oh, yeah, you don't see anything. You do see, like, there's still kids who are just running around with their little cloth crowns, just being little shits. But, like, it seems like there's lots of people. It's very bustling. It's easy to sort of shift aside and pretend like you don't know Oats. Anybody else? What would you like to do?
I want one of those cloth crowns, definitively. I hate that.
That is so wet. Please stop.
It's just all over my mouth. It's just a problem.
Oh.
Gross. It's kind of gross, to be honest.
Aurora, it takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to find a stall that is handing out the little cloth crowns. It seems like it's a thing that they make every year for this festival. And a lady gently puts it on your head, sort of pins it, and then does a few quick whip stitches to make it fit perfectly. It's like, there you are, a proper fallen tyrant, for perfect in time for the day of the fallen tyrant.
Elated. Ecstatic.
And
Grinning
happy
ear to ear.
Happy Folly Days to you, my friend. Enjoy the festival.
Happy holiday to you as well. How do I look?
Are you asking this lady or are you asking your friends?
I'm turning around. I'm asking my friend.
Regal,
Fantastic.
like a monarch.
I'm not there. I'm at a
Opal.
street corner.
Opal!
You hear that
Opal's
fly?
gone.
Oh no, he's lost
Opal's gone. Lost Opal.
Fly.
kidnapped by Drydas, probably.
I don't think we have to worry that much about that. We are in a bit of a festival. I feel like something like that would raise eyebrows.
Yeah, you're right. She's probably having a, she's probably getting drunk or having a nap.
Yeah, I can see that. That
Right.
does check out. But yeah, no, yeah. Mhm.
Opal, once you ditch your friends,
Yeah.
what do you go do?
I'm gonna go look for new clothes for Aurora.
Oh, okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Okay, I'm really good at that. I had nothing to this roll. That's what I mean.
There you go. It takes you a little bit of time, but you reach a shop that is a little bit of a clothing shop, and you notice as you're getting to it, the proprietor happens to be just getting ready to like step out and close the door. So they're just sort of getting ready to flip that sign from open to closed.
No, stop. Halt, please. Thank you.
What? It's the festival. What?
I'll give you so much gold right now if you can get me. What color goes really good with like a light green?
I mean, it depends. Many colors can go well with light green.
Let's do white. Do you have like a white thing for a Goliath woman? I'll give you double.
Like, do you want just a bolt of fabric to make something yourself, or do you want like actual vestments and garments?
Which one's easier for you?
I would really like to go celebrate the festival, so like selling you just like a bolt of fabric would be much faster.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Perfection. Do you want it to be like just flat white, or like a little bit of texture or sparkle or something to it?
Texture.
Texture? Okay.
With a little bit of sparkle, like a little bit.
All right, come inside. Come inside.
Okay.
And she like brings you inside the shop, and it's like full of like, think like, this is gonna sound so bad. Think like Joanne's fabrics mixed with like a TJ
R.I.P.
Maxx.
So many of
For
those
R.I.P.
stores.
R.I.P.
There's like bolts and bolts of fabric on the walls, but there's also like racks and racks of clothing as well. It's got like a mixture of both. And she goes over to like the section where all of the white fabric is, and she's like sort of going through it and like pulls out like a little swatch book off of her hip, and has finally gotten into the mood, and like pulls out like a light green, and then looks at you and just goes, is this roughly the color green that we're trying to like match to?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
pretty damn close. She's like holding it up next to the bolts of fabric, and then just like looks over and just goes, this one with like the textured, like it's almost got like a filigree to it. Do you think that would work?
I think that would be perfect for what I'm trying to do. Yes, thank you.
Perfect. It'll the whole boat's gonna run you like 3 gold pieces, if that works for you.
I'll give you 5 for your troubles. Thank you.
That's very kind. How about we call it 4 in celebration of Tyrant's Day?
Okay. I hand them 4, but then I'm gonna leave 1 gold on the table when I walk out.
Sleight of hand.
So 5. Yeah, okay. I'm so good at that. Actually, I do add things to this. I don't know why I'm saying that. That 6.
She sees you doing it and gives you a nod and a little smile, and just passes you the whole bolt of white fabric. And it's very large in your hands as you like go to like head out the door with the fabric. And she just gives you a little wave, just goes, I'm gonna close up the shop now. You sure you're good? You don't need anything else?
No, I have materials to, sew and stuff. So we're good. I think
Perfect.
we're good.
Well, happy Folly Days. Enjoy the
Happy
festival.
holidays.
Happy Folly Days.
I'm gonna
And
go
we will-
find a corner to sew.
There isn't really any tables outside, but you could go to the tavern where there'd probably be a little bit of more space. And you'd also be able to like inquire about getting rooms for you and your friends if you guys plan on spending the night here. Well, Opal heads off to find a place to sew. What have the other 3 of you been doing?
Since Opal is in here, I'm going to commission Oats to go get a haircut with me.
Make an
As we-
investigation check to see
why-
if you can
why is-
find a fantasy hair cuttery.
I think it's just a regular haircutter. I don't think there's a lot of fanciful about it. Well, maybe, whatever. Wait, do we want a magic one? Can they prestidigitate my hair? Can you give me like a sick mohawk?
Are you asking God or your friends?
I'm asking my friends. I'm definitely
Okay, good.
asking. I'm asking Aurora. Aurora, Naru.
I don't.
Oh, they're magic hair people.
I think your better bet is not the mohawk, but maybe something short,
Like a low taper fade.
something like that. Yes.
Is that what I'm looking for? Maybe.
Yes.
Is that I've heard the children talking about it.
Something like that.
Perhaps.
In Black
I've
History Month, Aaron. In Black History Month.
What do you mean? That's the only hairstyle. Listen, Aaron.
No, this cuts deep
Aaron's
for me
looking.
because
Aaron's
my
looking at the
community
camera
says
right
this all
now.
the time. I hate
Aaron's looking at the camera right now. I didn't know that was a thing. I've heard that Ninja got one.
If I
in that
had
song.
Dr.
Get one, it was a
say I
song.
didn't know.
It was a sound bite that I heard, and it was like Ninja. What if Ninja had a low taper face?
Why would you repeat anything Ninja says?
I didn't. Everything I know about him is against my will.
I don't think maybe low, maybe medium fade. That should work. But
I'll be honest, I like-
don't tell them to curl the top of your hair. Just kind of comb it over. I think that'll fit. You're looking a little shaggy.
First of all, that's your opinion. Second of all, yeah, maybe I'll do that.
I mean, you see how I keep mine, but this stays permanent.
Not a wig.
You're
Right.
like
It
a
is.
colonizer.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at your wig. That's a wig. That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
happening?
I took the wig because I like it, and it looks better on me than it does on them.
From who? A judge with syphilis? Well, yeah, that's what. Listen, Naru.
High five.
If that is, yeah, absolutely high five. I love you. Oh wait.
As soon as we do it, DC 12 Constitution, baby.
Oh no! Oh. No, it does. I definitely make it. I rolled 14, but my hand. I'm definitely gonna be like high five. Listen, how dare! I'm just. You'd be beautiful without it.
And I look beautiful with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You look dapper. Maybe I'm jealous.
Do you want to wear it for a little bit? But after you get the haircut. I don't know when the last time you washed your hair.
Yeah, we'll start walking to the hairdresser as we're walking. Yeah, but like, do you think I look good with a mullet?
Can I have an investigation check, please, from whoever is leading the charge to find the hair cutter? And if the other two want to give them Did you just spit that dice out of your mouth?
Yes, I did. And that's a 13 on the die. Investigation. That's a 13.
Anybody got better?
I'll go. Nope, I in fact did worse. 7.
Oats, are you rolling on your own or are you helping your friends?
I rolled a 19.
In a similar situation to what Opal ran into, you guys find a barber. It's got like the little rolly thing with like the lines on the tubey thing on the outside of the door. I don't know words.
A barber pole.
Barber pole! There you go.
Literally
You
what it's
got a little
called.
and they're literally like just inside the window getting ready to flip that sign from like open to closed. So like you literally can
don't
like
flip
see the
that
person in the
sign,
window. The door is closed.
I
They
knock on the
can't
window.
hear you.
I knocked the window. Hello?
Just like cracks open the door ever so slightly, one hand still on the sign.
How
Can
much
I
is a
ha-
haircut?
right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's normally 5 silver pieces, but if you're gonna make me stay late,
What if it was 5 gold pieces?
that feels like entirely too much for a haircut, good sir.
Guess well, my friend here, Aurora, would like one of your finest haircuts, and I would like one of your perfectly okay haircuts.
Can you just get them both amazing haircuts, please? I'll pay whatever it needs to be paid.
It'll be 3 gold since you're making me miss the opening of the festival.
God.
Come inside.
Narup, I have money.
I'm sure you do somewhere, but right now
No,
we
I'm
need
rich.
to know that somebody actually has money besides me and Aurora. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna hand over 5. Actually, give whoever the barber is 6. It's like tip.
Thank you. Takes a little bit
You're
of
welcome.
time, but you guys are both able to get the haircuts to your desires. And they clean you up and very promptly kick you out of their barbery. Just sort of right back out onto the street, closing up shop, and whisk past you, heading off towards the festival. Was there anything you guys would have asked while you were in the haircuttery of the barber, since they do live on this island?
So what's the festival for?
Oh, are you not from around here?
Nope.
Well, the week before, we're in the middle of what we call the Folly Days. Tomorrow is the day of the Fallen Tyrant. I'm sure you all know of King Todrick, the Todd who must not be named. Tomorrow is the day that he was exiled as ruler of Athium, and we celebrate his downfall by burning the Wicker Man in the town square.
Oh,
It's fun.
yeah.
It's an old wives' tale. The rumor, or the story as it goes, is that when he was exiled, he came to Swanford, and it was the last place he was seen before he headed to the Carolyn Mountains to chase a fortune, and then he was never seen or heard from again.
Do you
So-
like... So it's like a big man made out of, like, wicker?
Well, yeah, we burn it because fuck King Todrick.
Right. Right, okay. I don't know him, so I'll take your word for it.
Well,
but,
none of us know him. He died like hundreds of years ago. Don't you know how like holidays and things get
speculation,
started?
But do you fill the Wicker Man with bees?
No,
Is that a thing? No, all right. Just curious. It's fine.
no. I mean, personally, I think what we do here is a better way of celebrating than what they do over in Goose Crossing. They're just crazy over there.
Goose Crossing.
Yeah,
did I
there's
see it?
2 islands. You're on the northern of the Wolfwater Islands,
Right.
where and on the southern Wolfwater Island is a small town called Goose Crossing and the Witch's Tower that no one goes to, and they celebrate the day of the fallen tyrant in their own sort of way.
If with the bees.
No, I've only heard rumors and speculation, but there's the words like sacrifice get tossed around.
Well, you're sacrificing people.
I mean, I don't go to Goose Crossing, so I don't know.
That's crazy. Who would sacrifice people?
Frankly, if you were to sacrifice people, I think it would be probably pretty okay as long as you kept it to like 85 people. Anything more than that, and you get like a little crazy. But like 85 is a fine number. I say
Yeah.
like out loud.
I mean, from what I understand, they try to stave off the curse of King Todrick by finding and sacrificing someone with the name of Todd. So, like, if any of you are named Todd, I wouldn't recommend going to Goose Crossing tomorrow.
Now, is it just exclusively Todd, or
I believe they settled for any variation, but it's
Oh.
specifically people, if that's what you're asking. Why do you have a pet named Todd?
I heard something about people naming their son's Todd, and I thought, and he's going to point over to his little Drake, to give him the name of Tadiago. Santiago, Todd. I thought they kind of mixed well together.
Wait, do frogs give birth to dragons? Is that how that works?
Oh no, I found him in an egg, and then he hatched, and then he's just been with me ever since.
And you named him Todd.
Tadiago.
Okay, well, to each their own. I don't think they sacrifice animals. So, again,
Okay, that's good.
speculation and rumor. I've never personally been.
All
Is
right.
there anything else? I'm just about finished here.
Taylor ham and cheese. No.
What the fuck is a Taylor
No.
ham and cheese?
Now, herd chef. All right. No, that's all. Thank you.
I'm a barber, not a
Thank you.
chef.
Thank you.
Enjoy the festival.
You too.
And they like usher you out of the shop and then head past. And you guys are able to head back in towards the main area. Opal, it wouldn't have taken you long to find a little tavern. And I would say about the time that they're getting out of the haircuttery is around the time that you would be heading into the main town square with a big old bolt of fabric in your arms.
Shit.
And you guys sort of like run into each other on Opal's way to finding a tavern.
Oh, perfect. Could you hold this for me? Oats?
Wait. You want me? What is it?
It's fabric.
Oh yeah. All right. Take it.
Don't get it dirty.
No promises. Wait. Do I got schmutz on my face?
No, it's just you're prone to. Anyway, we should find a place to hunker down before we try to touch the mountain that might get us killed.
I think we have to go to Goose Island and stop people sacrificing people.
What?
Yeah, we learned something today. The island that Oats just mentioned apparently sacrifices actual people named variations of Todd.
What?
Yeah, there's killing Todds out there.
What?
No,
Yeah.
you heard that. That is factual information we have been passed down. I understand. It's like what, but that's what we were told.
As silly as the name Goose Island is, I think they're killing people there.
What?
That's but that we can put in the back burner for afterwards.
I
It's
walk
just-
away for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you
To
go?
make a purchase. It's fine. This is fine.
But on the plus side, Oats and Aurora both got haircuts and they look phenomenal, don't you think?
Yeah, actually, I'm hot right now, right? Like, it looks good. Right? Right? I like strike a pose. I'm
Did
like,
he go with? Did he go with the mullet? Did he go with
like,
the mullet?
do I do
What-
the...
What
I do
haircut?
whatever Narup... No, I did whatever Narup said. The, one that made sense and wasn't fucking dumb. Is the one that I did. I didn't do the low taper fade or a fucking, a curled top or a mullet. I did not do those things. Mostly
Hey,
because
I love a
Tali
good
draws
mullet.
these.
Yeah, like mullets are good.
I love a good mullet. I love a shag
You love a
cut.
good mullet? Honestly,
As a
I'm
person who
super
lives
happy
mullet
for you.
adjacent, like
No, I don't like mullet. I like shag cuts. There's very different things.
yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, like a non-binary with a wolf cut. Is that like that's fine, but like if we're talking about like Oats with a mullet, it's not fucking good.
I have
think
a
you can
pseudo
put
wolf cut, so yeah.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Like that's great, but like
It is switched
Oats
to the
with a
art
mullet,
screen just so
not-
I could imagine Oats with a mullet. You are correct; it would not look good.
yeah, it's pretty shy, right? So like anyway, whatever Narup said for me, I took it to heart, and I definitely went with that.
So a
Yeah.
trim.
A trim.
Yeah, I got a little trim.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Aurora,
fade.
how did you get your haircut?
I got a pixie cut.
Ooh,
oh,
Cute.
God.
Well, we got new looks, kind of. Oats, don't get that dirty.
Don't get what dirty? I've got it like leaned up against the table. Oh yeah, right. No, you're right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I won't. It's fine.
It's like
Unless
a
you-
bolt of white fabric.
Yeah. No, that comes off.
Go get us a room.
I mean,
Wait,
fine.
someone go with him. He has no money.
I have
Okay.
money. I have
Oh, you're
money.
poor.
I owned it. I'm actually quite rich. In
I'm
fact,
gonna-
everyone
I'm
stay
gonna
here.
Grab his like gold pouch and then grab mine, and there is a distinct size difference, and I clank it on the table and I just look at him.
Look the same to me. Grab my coins back. It's fine. I'm gonna go get us a room. Excuse me, barkeep.
It takes you a few minutes to get her to kind of. It's very busy in the tavern. And she comes over. She's very out of breath and just like shorter dwarven lady, sick ass braided beard, darker skin with like freckles, and like a like darker black hair with like a shock of white in it. She goes, sorry, it's very busy. How can I be of assistance?
All right. Well, first of all, two things. One, you're beautiful. Second,
Oh.
I would like two rooms.
Thank you.
I would like 2 rooms. One for me, and one for the rest of them. And then
Who is the rest of them?
Oh, and then I point to my friends. That table over there. It's 3 of them. It's 3 other people and a dog. And then can I also get like, I don't know, the biggest mug you have with like the strongest drink that you've got, and then that's for the little one with the rock hair, and then like wine for the rest of us.
Sure. I think I can make that work. Let me just double check the ledger real quick. I had a bunch of people coming over from Goose Crossing, so I just got to make sure that I have the spare rooms. But give me just a minute.
The Sacrifice Island. Yeah.
It's a town on the lower island.
Serve evil people. I get it. No, that's fine. It's
What?
like a disreputable place. I get it. I'll be
What?
sitting over there at that table. I'll be sitting. I see you. It's fine. I'm gonna.
What?
All right. Listen. Nothing. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I'm gonna go sit back at my table. But seriously, it has to be the strongest liquor that you've got. I think her liver's made of quartz. So I'm gonna go and sit down.
What? Like she says it very loudly, so like you guys can hear the what from the bartender from across the bar. She comes back over and Pat puts glasses of wine in front of Naroop and Aurora specifically, and a large tankard of ale in front of Opal, and nothing in front of Oats. And then
Seems rude.
looks to the rocky one. She goes, I do have a 1 room left. That's all I've got. It does have like 3 beds in it. So unless someone wants to kip on the floor or someone wants to share.
Hey, I'm gonna look at the camera here for just 1 second. Hey, this is
camera.
hey, Tali. Can you give me your focus for 2 seconds? Can you fucking reel it in? Gee, it seems as if I'll have to sleep on the floor then, won't I?
Oh no, I'm so offended. The rude one has to sleep on the floor.
What you mean rude one? No, I'm not rude.
You accused me of murdering people.
No. The people from Goose Island are murderers.
Okay, 1, it's not called Goose Island. It's a town. It's called Goose Crossing. It's the southern Wolfwater Island. 2, it's just a rumor. I don't know that they actually sacrificed Tods. But how?
I took that shit as gospel, like instantly. Yeah, I was pretty sure. That
She's
barber
gonna
was
look
really
at
sweet.
Opal. Just go. Is this one always this gullible?
He's never left home. Forgive him.
I lived in
Jesus
the capital
Christ.
city. I'm actually quite cosmopolitan.
Okay.
Just go put her hand. So he lived on a farm in the capital.
That explains so much.
Yeah.
It's an oat farm. It's a
Same
high
as-
quality crop.
His name is Oats.
Cool. All right. Again, got 1 room. that's what I've got. Is there anything else I can help you with? Why are you here? You guys clearly aren't from around here.
Gonna look towards Aurora and Oats, like, why are we here?
Rora, we're here to kill the witch, right?
You're gonna go try and kill the witch in the Lavender Tower.
Or talk to her?
No, not that one. Maybe not that one.
I think no, it might be talked with her.
You think we're gonna talk
I mean-
with her? We're gonna talk with her.
Yeah, that
Well,
was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, there was
So-
another witch that we were
No,
gonna-
you're good. Couple of things. Thing the first.
Yeah.
The Lavender Tower's on the southern island. The only way to get there is to take the ferry to Goose Crossing.
Right.
Also, no one's heard from the witch in decades, eons, for as long as I can remember. I think there's someone from Goose Crossing who takes her like supplies, but that could just be tradition. I don't know. But no one that I know of has ever seen her. I think she's like a recluse or a hermit.
Then we're
Aurora's
doing a
actually,
welfare check.
Yeah, well, Aurora's really special, see, so
Oh,
I bet
when
you
anyone-
want to talk to her.
Whenever someone gets close to the tower, they just end up leaving again. No one ever gets close.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Do I look like a person who goes to a random witch's tower in the woods?
No, but you look quite educated. Like, you look smart.
I mean, I am. I run my own business. I am
That's
an
what I'm saying.
entrepreneur.
Like,
But I don't go to creepy witches' towers, especially not ones who are God knows how old with God knows what magical powers. I'm not an idiot.
no, I wouldn't say it. I was just thinking that you might be like, people come through here all the time. Like, you know all the stuff about Goose Crossing and the rumors and
That's
stuff
because
like that.
my second cousin, once removed, who married my cousin's uncle's stepsister, they lived over in Goose Crossing.
Yeah, I had cousins that got married too.
Yeah, we don't talk to
I
them
get it.
anymore. They live over there.
Yeah. Kids came out weird.
I don't know. I don't talk to them.
Could I have another drink?
Absolutely, darling.
Thank you so much.
She heads to the bar, comes back a few minutes later with another large tankard of ale.
Here you go, tradesies.
If you're gonna head that way, if you're determined to go see the witch, the ferry doesn't run on Tyrant's Day, so you'd have to catch it today. They're just weird about Tyrant's Day.
Or
Anyway.
we could stay for Tyrant's Day.
You could. That's
Is
a
there
choice.
anything fun that happens? Is there like competitions or like gambling or like?
We burn a wicker man, and there's like food and stuff.
I kind of want to see the Wicker Man. I heard there's bees.
There's not bees in the
No.
wicker man.
There's
No,
not bees. There's not bees. Right.
Oats,
I
you're
don't
the one
think
that
anyone
had
said
brought up
there's
the bees.
I thought the bees. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
there should be bees.
you were the one that brought up the bees. No one else has said it.
Yeah, tracks.
Point is, if you're gonna head that direction, you'll either have to take the ferry today, or you'll have to stay here for an extra day, and then take the ferry the day after tomorrow. Because we just don't go there. They're weird.
Thank you.
Well, we'll fit right in then.
Ferries south of town goes right
How
across
much-
the
how
Wolf's
much does
Run
it
channel. Oh, I think it's only like a silver. It's a short ride.
Okay.
I've
yeah.
got dozens of them.
Yeah, it's about noon now. So there's probably one in about an hour, and then there'll be one at just about dusk.
And
I
how
think.
long is the butt red? Did you say?
Maybe 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
If the waters aren't choppy. Sometimes it is a channel, so it's like quite deep water. So wouldn't recommend swimming across it if that's something you'd consider doing. It wouldn't be a good time. But like I said, there'll be 2 more ferries today.
What
Yeah,
do you
we
figured?
We could take one of the ferries today. I don't really need to see a man burn.
Oh, it's like a Wicker Man. You'd be like,
Yeah,
It's made out of sticks.
I don't particularly
man.
care.
I kind of
And then
want to see
did
the
we
Wicker
promise
Man.
the captain we would be back in 3 days?
Oh, fuck right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is
Yeah,
about
she's
this
a bitch.
moment that you notice Captain Talindra entering the
God.
tavern.
Oh shit! As I say it.
Just as you say the word, actually, I'm gonna make a perception check.
Yeah, and that Captain Talindra's a real fucking bitch, is what I say as she comes in.
There's an immediate head snap,
Mm.
and she just glocks eyes with Oats specifically.
No, I'm looking away.
And there's an
Looking
obvious
anywhere but
eye
her.
roll that anyone else would see.
Mm.
And then she looks over at the barkeep, who sees Talindra and just goes, "Oh, old friend, your room is already ready for you. Thanks for the notes that you were heading this way." And Talindra just like gives her a nod and heads to the bar to get a drink.
Fucked myself dry, didn't I, there in the room?
Yeah, I mean that is a way of putting it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that at some point. We'll get there. We'll get there. You're making progress.
I ever will.
Not with that attitude. Remember, it's
Yeah.
a can-do attitude, not a can't-do attitude.
No, you're right. You're right. I can stop calling people exactly what the fuck they are. You're right.
Yes.
No, you can't. I'm gonna go get that room. I'm gonna use it for a little bit, and then we can go to the docks at dusk.
Is that because the captain just walked in?
What?
Nothing.
What's going on today with you? This like you got a weird energy. Is it because it's Molly's Day? Is it like a full moon situation?
A little bit bummed I didn't get the Taylor ham, if I'm honest. It's really fucked up my whole day.
I'm gonna go get the room, and I'm gonna walk to the barkeep.
You reach the barkeep, who is now back at the bar, sort of conversing with Talindra, just having a casual conversation. She like looks over at you and just gives you a nod. It's like, was there anything else I could do for you?
I would love to just get that room for the afternoon. We're gonna take this ship at dusk.
Okay.
Do you have any crafting supplies? Some sewing stuff here? I have my own, but like if you have more.
I probably have some
Okay.
stuff. I don't know what exactly I have. I do know next door there is like a general store. It's run by a half-elf druid. You're looking for Elowin's House of Many Things. She would definitely have some sewing supplies.
Okay.
I warn you, you're gonna have to go to like the upper floor. The first floor, it's real tacky.
Of the
It's like
shop?
lots of- Oh yeah, of the general store to get the supplies that you need for whatever the project is that you're doing. It's lots of like knickknacks and souvenirs and stuff. She tries to like capitalize on people coming to see the Diamond Mountains.
Okay. I'll check that out after I get started on this, and then I'm gonna hand her however much I need to hand her for the room.
If you're just
afternoon?
using it for the afternoon, you can go ahead and use it. No one's gonna be sleeping in it until later, so just
Thank you so
don't mess with the bed or anything. You seem nice, and I don't like your friend.
Yeah.
He was very complimentary at first. I don't know what he wanted from me.
It was complimentary?
Yeah, he said it was beautiful.
I mean, yeah, okay, he has a thing where he can only ever be honest, so he was just being honest.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's very kind.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
borrow the room if that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, Elowin is next door. That'll be where you can find like needles and threads and stuff like that.
I have a bit of that, so if I need more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna slip her a silver piece anyway.
Perfect. You were able to go and get your crafting done. Does anyone else want to do anything before we head to dusk to catch the ferry?
I make a show of grabbing the fabric and leaving. Meaning, I don't. It's not like I make a show, but it's very clearly I take this fabric and then I go into the room with the fabric.
Perfect.
I would for Narup it would be taking the roughly 5 vials of anti-venom or antidote that he had created, so that way he can switch it out for at least 5 potions of healing.
Do you make those, or are you trying to find a place with where to do that?
I made those using he would have made those using his poison that he naturally secretes, He has an herbalist kit to be able to do the thing,
Cool, cool, cool.
and then convert everything over, and then switch. It was like, hey, here's antidote stuff. Give me potions of healing.
Oh, like, are you trying to trade it with a vendor, or is that like?
Yeah.
You could check the general store to see if she has healing supply or like healing potions.
Sweet.
But that would be next door. And if you would have asked the barkeep, she would have given you the same thing that she told Opal. That next door, there's Elwyn's House of Many Things. You're looking for a sign that says souvenirs and grocery. It's kind of the biggest store in town, probably the only one that's still open.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Heads on over there with Tadiago.
Do either of you accompany Narup to Elwyn's House of Many Things?
No, I'm gonna hang with Aurora.
Yeah, we'll just hang back and be buds.
Yeah.
We will follow Narup then to Elwyn's House of Many Things. When you get to the front door, you see a large sign that literally says Elwyn's House of Many Things in gorgeous script, and then underneath it says souvenirs, and then in parentheses it says and grocery. When you open the door, it is floor to ceiling. The first floor is knickknacks, souvenirs, glass statues made to look like mountain statues. There are tunics that are embroidered in Elvish. I don't know if you can read Elvish, but there's like a beautiful script on the sleeve on the tunic. Yeah, if you speak Elvish, I can tell you what it says.
Yes, please. That is a language he has roughly picked up, so he gets the gist of it.
As you are walking and looking for Elwyn, you see this like tunic. And on the sleeve, it says, I braved the sea monsters and came near the mountain, and all I have to show for it is this tunic from Elwyn's House of Many Things.
I am going to pick up 3 of them. 4, actually. No, 4.
You are
One
able,
of different colors.
You're able to find a white one, a blue one, a red one, and a green one. In whatever sizes you need, and it costs you like 2 gold pieces to get the 4 tunics.
Do they have? I'm gonna say, do they have some in quote unquote doggy sizes? I would get the largest one and have put one on the. He would put one on to Tadiago.
They have like one that looks like a baby bib that would probably work kind of like a capelet on Tadiago.
I'm grabbing.
And that one would cost you about and it has like this embroidery of like like it almost looks like sparkly diamond beading like that looks like mountains on it, and like the script almost like is like slanted across in this gorgeous Elvish, like she's very clearly like sort of done this all herself by hand, and is very excited that you are buying her shirts. She's just like this half-elf druid. There's like leaves and vines all twisted through her hair. She's wearing the tunic in her own shop. And it was like, I am so happy. No one's bought the shirts in a really long time, and this really brings me joy. So I hope you and your friends enjoy them. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I hope they enjoy it too. I know Tadiago will definitely enjoy having a little puppy cape. As you'll look over, you'll see him. He's just kind of staring there, blank face. And
is that a different new breed of dog?
No, it's a Drake.
Oh, okay. Sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes, and how tall is the counter?
It's about as tall as you are.
Okay, cool. So I imagine he's just like barely peeking over. He'll grab over and bring on the vials. Like, here's antidotes. I figure maybe we could trade and or work out a discount for some potions of healing, if that is okay, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't sell potions of healing.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't really have like we're a tiny island. We don't really have like potion vendors here. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'll give you a
it's
discount
okay.
on I can give you a discount on the shirts though.
I was going to say, if we can work out a discount, maybe, count off however much you think this will be, and take that off my tally for all of my souvenirs.
Let's say, how many other souvenirs are you getting?
No, it'd just be the shirts.
Oh, cool. Let's say 2 vials and 1 gold piece, and we'll call it even.
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
2 gold pieces as one's a tip.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming to Elowin's House of Many Things.
No worries. Happy to be here. It seems like you run a cool establishment. I love everything that you do with your hair, and you have a fantastic day. Hope you see more. See more people picking up your tunics.
I appreciate it. If you need a bite to eat, we do have a soup of the day. It's just chowder, but you can get it upstairs at the grocer's.
Well, don't mind if I do. You're gonna see Narup just kind of like doop 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 head on upstairs.
Upstairs, you would find, like, on one side, like, shelving for a grocery store. On the other side, there's, like, a couple of empty chairs, and there's, like, an orcish man behind the counter in, like, a chef's, like, apron. And he has a very large, like, cauldron-like pot that the edges have, like, been crusted over. And it becomes very evident to you very quickly that this is probably just, like, the same bowl of chowder that they just make anew every day.
Perpetual chowder. Jinx, but also gross.
1 chowder, please.
Base perpetual stew.
Absolutely. And he, like, gives you, like, do you want a regular bowl or a bread bowl?
I'll take bread bowl, please.
Takes, like, a hunk of like, bread and a big-ass knife, cuts the top of the bread off, and, like, sticks his fingers in, digs out the inside of the bread, and then takes a big scoop of the chowder and slops it into the bread bowl and passes it to you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Head on over, sit down, begin eating it.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yeah.
Constitution. That's a 10.
You get through it. It's not good. It doesn't feel like it's sitting very well. It almost has, like, a hint of sourness to it. It's not a good time.
He fingered your chowder bowl.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
And while you sit at your little table with your bowl of chowder, and I'm assuming a rather dour face as you consume it, we will pull out from this moment and duck over to Aurora and Oats. What's going on with the two of you?
Rock, paper, scissors. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper,
Now, open your ass. Oh, it's a tie.
Do you just pick rock every time?
I don't think I should tell you that. It's my secret. I got a secret
Okay,
technique.
well let's do it one more time so I can
all right,
figure
all
it
right.
out.
Try to watch what I do. It's
Okay.
the machinations of my RPS technique. They're something to behold. All right,
Got
ready?
it.
All right,
Okay,
watch.
I'm
closer.
ready. Right.
Rock,
Oh.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
See, you won that time. It's because you were watching.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. Hey, I just want to know, how are you holding up with the whole, like, your patron is basically like a big dick?
Right now, I'm choosing not to think about it. I know I'm gonna have to
Valid.
address it eventually, but right now I'm just enjoying beating my friend at rock paper scissors.
Hey, you whoop
and
my
getting
ass.
a haircut.
And it looks
getting a
fantastic.
name.
Love the name too.
It's a good name,
It's one of them good ones, yeah.
but I don't. I guess I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Whatever you want.
But what does that mean? My life has always had like a purpose.
Oh shit! All right. Well, that's easy. All right. So you need a life's purpose, right? All right. Well, I can give you one, like right now. You find evil people that are doing like a lot of harm, and then you make them stop.
By killing them?
Sometimes you can just tell them to stop and they'll stop it because you're scary and tough. Rah. But like other times you have to kill them. Yeah, it's just the way it works. Like I think we're gonna have to kill your dad patron guy. Like I think that's probably on the agenda at some point.
He's not my dad.
All right, well, whatever that dickhead is to you, like that guy has to go probably. And like at the same time, I'm also secretly concerned that we're gonna have to go and face whatever. Like, okay, so like cults sort of have a pattern, right? So it's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with Opal. Like, you know, yours was worn on the sleeve because your patron is basically like the mega devil. He's like a fire guy that wants to like burn the planet, and that sucks, right? And he was bad to you, and like fairly openly. I think whatever's got its claws in Opal is like something a little more insidious. There's also like a shadow monster that keeps killing my friends in my dreams. So like we got like 3 super devils that we gotta like fight, is what I figure. So that's kind of what my life's purpose is right now. Is like fight those, kill them, make my friends happy, save the world probably, and like do some smooching and good eating along the way. Like life's not
You
that
like
complicated.
smooching?
Yeah, I love smooching. It's like one of my favorite things. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, after we do that, what do we do then?
Oh, I don't think it ever stops. That's kind of like it's not really about the end, Aurora. It's not really about the end. It's about like the journey. You just kind of like you keep fighting evil, and you keep going, and then you know eventually your body will probably like give out, and you know you die of old age, or you die in battle against something evil, and like that's a good way to go. You know, in a warm bed somewhere after a life of doing good deeds, or like you know you're fighting against something that is terrible, and you go down because you're old. It's kind of the way I see it. So it doesn't really stop. You just keep doing good until you can't no more.
But that doesn't sound much different than what I was doing before.
Yeah, but like the difference was like I'm not lying to you, and the things that I do I think are like actually good. Like so I want to like give money to like orphans and like like shelters and like help people like raise themselves up out of oppression and like tear down like systems of autocratic rule and like monarchies that are cruel and unjust. Like I want to do that. And then the person that said that you were doing good was like, I need to eat souls, and now you're also going to be punished for not doing that fast enough. You see how that's different?
Kinda.
Yeah, like I'm not reaping the souls of like people and feeding them to
I see
a
you cut
gross
a man
fire
in
monster.
half. Like
Yeah, but he was trying to
basically
kill us.
Sever him in twain.
I did do that, yeah, but he was a bad guy, so that makes it okay.
I'm just saying, Oats. The Lantern Keeper told me that all those people's souls needed to be reaped for the betterment of the world. I thought I was saving the world. I don't know that I want to save the world anymore.
Oh well, then don't save the world. Just like help people then, day to day. Like do the things that you can do. Like, you see how I was given like. So I'm gonna let you in a little secret here. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay, I'm brought in.
Yep, bring it.
Right.
So,
Okay.
You and Opal and probably Narup think I'm fucking stupid with money, right? Like that makes
No.
sense. Okay, well maybe frivolous, right? Okay, well here's the big secret. I give extra money to people because I think they deserve it, and I think they actually earn those things, and that people are worth a lot more than they charge. So, like the reason why I'm always broke and the way that I throw my money around and I say that I'm rich and people take advantage of my coin is it feels good to get money, but I don't really care about it. So, if it makes them feel good and it goes to a good cause and it helps stimulate the economy and stuff, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're dumb. I don't think any of us think that you're dumb. I mean, you do.
Oh, I think Opal
think
thinks I'm
things.
fucking stupid. To be completely honest, she wears that on her sleeve pretty well. But like,
I think Opal thinks you do dumb things. I don't think Opal thinks you're stupid.
yeah, it's fair. Don't know the difference, but yeah, I think
You,
it's fair.
you do dumb things, and that's meaning something coming from me.
Personally,
you.
I think he's just stupid.
Yeah, you would. Fucking God.
Not Narcissa. Talindra gives you a look from just like over Aurora's shoulder. She goes, "If you're going to insult me, have the courage to do it to my face."
I didn't want to because I thought it sounded mean, and then you wouldn't hear it, and then it wouldn't be bad.
It's fine. I will show you how it's done. You're stupid, and then she will walk away.
God, she's so
Okay,
fucking mean.
hold up.
She's so fucking
I'm gonna
mean.
say something. I don't think you are very nice, and I think that you should apologize to Oats, because though he makes sometimes poor decisions, he is a good person, and I think that you are perhaps too mean. Not to be too mean, but I think that you are kind of rude.
I'm aware that I am very rude. I don't care.
I think she
That
gets
is-
off on it.
No
Did we
comment.
kill her?
Would you like to get back to the mainland?
I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. I'm not talking to you. 'Cause
You're
mean,
talking
and
in
you don't
front of
care,
me.
So,
All right, so
3 days. That was what we agreed on. I'm going to go have another drink. I'll see you in 3 days. Get your business done.
yeah,
She'll, like,
we know that hasn't changed.
she'll walk away.
Fuck, she's so mean. God. All right, so
it's very
I don't know.
rude.
Yeah, she's actually rude. I don't know if what I said helps, but like, I hope it gives you a little bit of perspective. Like, you know, if you don't want to save the world and you don't want to do whatever, what I really did say at the start was you can do whatever you want. And if you don't know what that is, then you know life's a little bit of a journey to figure that one out. And I think the most important thing to realize and to think about is that you aren't alone in that. Like, you're not alone. Like, I'm not leaving you. Opal's not leaving. Like, absolutely, Naroop is, for strange and mysterious reasons, somehow best friends with us now. Like, I'm not, like, I would die for that man. Like, I'm telling you right now, I would die for that man. Like, he's
You
a
would
little
die
frog.
for a lot of people, though. I don't know that that's a good metric of friendship.
No, it's just like our friends. And most passers-by, but like it's true. Like I think he's a wonderful man. And we're here with you to help you on your journey. And it's not like a one-way street. Like, I think it's because you'd also do it for us. Like, you fought
Yeah.
people, and like you've been really nice, and you've given advice and stuff like that. And you know, you and Opal seem to get along really good and fine, and you and me are good friends, and you know, we're all in this together.
Yeah, no.
We're friends.
I don't know. Y'all are really nice. And I don't know, you remind me of like the witches before we like got into a lot of stuff. And
Which
I don't know, it's just nice to have something like family.
yeah, I would call it, like, listen, if you're gonna put the name on it, then I'm fine with it. I think we're pretty close to family. Like,
I don't know if Opal would be okay with that.
with being family.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. She's just really cool, and I feel like really cool people don't like using those words.
Speaking of Opal, I want to pull back from this moment and check
Yeah.
in with Opal's crafting session.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Joanne's Fabrics.
Brought to you by Joanne's Fabrics, R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
I'm gonna say, unless you can give me an argument for a different check, I'm gonna ask for just a straight dexterity check to see if you do this to what you are envisioning it to be. I'm open to you giving me a pitch for something else, but otherwise
mean, I
dex feels
don't-
correct.
Dex is. I'm pretty good with Dex. So.
Okay. Give me a dex roll with advantage
is-
because you're doing an. Yeah, I was gonna give you advantage for your friend.
30-20.
30-20. It looks exactly like how you're envisioning it. Every stitch is in
Yeah,
place. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Bye.
It does take you
Um,
the better part of the afternoon to do it though.
Wait.
And you have a little bit of extra fabric left over if you wanted
Okay.
to like make yourself like a little capelet or something.
I think she's gonna make herself a spare outfit.
Valid and so real.
Yeah.
So fucking real.
Yeah, just a spare outfit.
Yeah, that's super valid.
Just in case. 'Cause
White's a
fuck
choice
that.
though. White's a choice though.
Yeah, but it's she's not gilded it, but because it's silver. She's put in silver chains and like stuff she like has collected. So there's like it's not armored attire, but there's bits.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does take you the better part of the afternoon. As you're finishing up, it's probably about an hour until dusk. When you're done and ready to leave your little like room.
I close the room and lock it behind me.
And I'm
when I'm
assuming
done.
at some point Naroop finishes his bowl of awful chowder and returns
God.
to the group. Or doesn't. I don't want to judge that life for you.
Narup would have left a suggestion as to sanitary tips with regards to their chowder for the future.
The orc chef would have looked at you and then taken. Did you write down the notes or did you like speak them verbally?
Narup would have written down the notes. Yeah.
He
On a
just
piece
would
of
have
paper.
grunted, taken the notes, and then almost in front of you, put them directly into a trash can.
Noted. And then walk away. Tadiago is going to also like from that blank stare to staring down at him too before walking behind me.
You guys are able to reconvene the first floor of the tavern, having had chats, so many games of rock, paper, scissors. Chowder and souvenirs were purchased, outfits were made. What would you like to do?
I would like to hand the outfit to Aurora. It's like folded. I saw that you tried to make new clothes. This might fit better. And it's I'll put a DM in the Discord of the image I took from the internet of what I made.
Yeah, give me the reference.
It's like a adventuring dress.
Oh, that's
With bits of metal throughout. It's simple, but it's elegant. And versatile. Like you can adventure in it while also being a baddie, which is the idea.
Gonna like hold it up immediately. Start like getting all teary eyed. Thank you.
Oh, you're crying. Oh, you're crying. Why are you crying?
This is so nice, Opal.
Oh, no, it's fine. I couldn't let you look like that. Here's a key to the room. You can change if you want. You don't have to, but just make sure you give it back to me because they technically didn't pay for the room.
Okay. Quickly runs upstairs.
You're able to run upstairs, get changed, and come downstairs in your new dress. Somehow, without measuring you, Opal has made it perfectly to your measurements. It fits you in all of the right ways. Very like practical, but also like a little hot, like a little spicy, but like tasteful spice.
Of course.
Slay.
Spin.
I spin.
Spin. It's about this time that the barkeep just sort of gives a glance over at Opal. I was like, if you go about an hour until the last ferry of the day.
I'm gonna hand the key back.
Thank you so much. I am going to assume you left it the way you found it.
I said I would, so I did.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And your
I
project
appreciate
looks like it
you
turns
doing your-
out.
Yeah, do
It
you
looks
like
good.
it?
It looks really good.
Thank you.
She
say
looks
that.
very good. It complements the skin tone perfectly.
I see that. That was my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, most
Well-
people look good in white. Well,
Let
that's
me
not
seem
bad.
Cooler. No, just like
Oh.
make me seem cooler.
Oh, my apologies. It looks amazing. I didn't get your name, but it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, she said that out of
She, like, gives you-
nowhere.
Gives you a thumbs up.
We're gonna get going then. Thank you so much for the room.
You're welcome.
Sorry for him. And then I'm gonna leave out the door and be like, come on, guys.
Okay.
I look around as if it's like somebody else. I'm like, who's she talking about?
As you're looking around, you catch Talindra just sort of leaning against her bar stool, just sort of staring at you, and she just throws you a little like,
Yeah, is that what we're doing? Oh yeah, is that like an ableist thing? Oh yeah, 2 eyes and I've only got one. Yeah, I get it. You're mean, and then I leave.
you guys are
Dead.
able to,
One. Yeah, I got one eye. Yeah.
right?
Rude.
You guys are able to exit the tavern and head south out of town.
Can this be the point where Narut meets up with everybody and then gives them their souvenirs?
Absolutely. So you guys see Narub approaching, holding in his arms a pile of what looks like tunics. Tadiago has a little like baby bib sort of fastened around his neck, but it's sort of draped over his back like a little like cape. And he just sort of comes running in, and runs into you guys right outside the tavern.
Hey guys, I came back. They did not have potions, unfortunately. So sorry, I tried. However, I got these pretty cool looking souvenirs, tunics for you guys. I think I got your sizes right. Also, where's Aurora?
Right here.
I said Aurora, not Athium's most amazing supermodel ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's the same person.
I love the frog so much.
Oh my god.
That's the most precious thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Guys, we're gonna miss the ferry.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait,
Uh,
what fairy?
Oh, it's just follow me.
I thought we were staying for the Wicker Man and the bees.
Nope, we don't have time.
Yeah, all right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Narut
follow
passes out the tunics to each of you guys as you guys walk, and it doesn't take you long
You
to like sort
immediately put it in a bag. I don't even look at it. I'm like, guys, we have to go.
of as you guys get over the hill coming out of Swanford, which actually hold on, I can do this. Boom, map. You guys sort of head south of Swanford, just on the edge, sort of to the south that way of the island. There is like a little dock, and there's a boat there with like an older looking gentleman. He's got like salt and pepper hair, what looks like glasses, and like a thick cloak, and he's just sort of like starting the process of undoing the ropes to get the boat ready to go.
For us.
We're not,
Hold
we're not,
on.
I am waiting. It's not. I'm just getting it ready.
I don't think they've ever been on a ferry before.
It
I
takes
don't
a
know
few
how
minutes.
boats.
We were just on a boat.
Yeah, but like this is a small. It's fine.
Are y'all
Oats
heading
takes off his
across?
shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, Oats-
okay.
Oats
That's-
just
that's
takes off his
choice.
shirt.
That's a
And then
choice.
He puts on the other, and he puts on the other shirt.
Narut just has the other the tunic over everything else.
Cool. So it's
Refusing to wear it.
it's like a 30-minute ride across the channel. Y'all heading to Goose Crossing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Just a heads up, this is the last ferry to Goose Crossing. I will not be heading back over that way until the day after tomorrow. I don't fuck with them on Tyrant's Day.
Because they sacrifice people.
I don't want to, like... I don't fuck with them on Tyrant's Day.
The fact that nobody can give me a straight answer and they're like, we don't go there, I don't know if they sacrifice people, is like almost more concerning if they were like, yeah, those fuckers do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, it almost seems like a plot.
I got a job to do. Are you gonna get on the boat or fucking not?
Yeah, I'll get on a boat.
It's gonna cost you a silver piece.
Oh, well, I've got more than enough to cover that.
Cool, then you'll pay for all of us, and I'm gonna walk onto the ferry.
Absolutely! And I'll pass him a gold piece and I'll say, keep the change.
You're fucking weird. Pockets the gold, finishes tethering it off. And you guys are able to take the ferry, 30-minute ride from northern Wolfwater Island to southern Wolfwater Island. As you guys hit the shore and head off, you notice that you can see Goose Crossing sort of from the distance. It's not super far from the port. Doesn't seem to be as jovial from a distance, but also if you look south, you can see a large, tall Lavender Tower. It's still a ways away from you, but it's definitely like you're very clearly closer to it than you were before.
Oh, you really don't understand how boats work?
Well, it's like, I know they're made out of wood and they float, right? And then, like, wind is involved.
Well,
But,
yeah,
like, no, I'm not sure how boats.
Well, yeah, if you take a look at the way that the boats are shaped,
Yeah.
it allows for like an air pocket to be there, which causes it to float. It's called a thing called buoyancy. And then you throw, what is it? Once you build up like the decks and everything, and then you put up the masts so that way you can have the sails, then the wind gives it the propulsion it needs to be able to move.
Wait a minute. But what? Okay, so like, but what do the girl ants do?
I'm sorry, what?
So like buoyants.
No, buoyancy. That's what it's called.
Yeah, boy ants at sea.
No. It's
That's
buoyancy.
what that means.
It's one word. There's no boy ants at sea. It's just buoyancy. That's the word.
Yeah, okay, so it's like a word for boy ants on the ocean.
No.
Like, I've never seen ants on a boat. I've been on a couple boats.
No.
Just don't know what they were.
You misunderstood me. It's
Yeah, okay.
It's the what is it? The weight of the boat, and it's floating on. It's causing it to float onto the water, so we don't sink.
How do you keep the boat full of air?
It's not sealed off from the air around it. Like air's still naturally there. It just does the thing.
So it's magic.
It's
Use like
it's a
magic
form of
air.
magic. It's a form of magic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is
Is it
this
like
a
what,
walk
like-
and talk?
Yeah. Yeah, we're walking,
Cool,
talking. This is,
cool.
this
Oh,
is-
wow,
this is-
I'm already on, like,
Please,
like,
for the
Opal
love
is
of God,
fine.
cut us off. I will do
Jesus
this for like
Christ.
45
Jesus
minutes.
Christ. Are you guys
Opal's
heading
sitting there
towards
Like, I hate this. Like,
Are you heading
on the
towards
ferry.
the town or the town or the tower?
Tower?
Yes.
I thought we was going for the
Tower.
sacrifices, the goose.
It is getting late in the day.
Oh.
We go to the
Dusk is
tower.
upon you. So it is
Oh, wait, no,
entirely
we
up
go-
to
No, we go to the town because there's the person that brings. No, okay, no, this one, no, this is actually smart. This is brain. Okay, let me brain. There's a person in
Oh, do you need a while?
person on goat, goose. Well, there's there's a lady that brings presents to the witch, and she lives in the Goose Island, Goose Crossing.
Okay. Well then let's.
And so
go
we should
there.
talk. We should find and talk to her because she'll have like the way to get there, right? Like, is that like that makes sense? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay.
Yeah, and we can find out why people can't go there, like why they get all turned about. Like, are they just getting lost? Like, there's some rumors that we gotta find out. I don't want to.
The rumor we heard is they turned to stone. Oats.
Yeah, but I heard another one, and it was from the barber that said that people just turn away. Also, that try to go to the witch.
I need a drink
Right.
first.
Oh, here you go.
As you guys reach Goose Crossing, you notice there's not a lot of people out and about. There is what looks like it could be a tavern sort of off to your right, but sort of in the middle of the town there is like a small stone temple with like a big lock on the doors in front of it. And in front of those doors on the ground there's like a wooden platform with ropes sort of hooked into the base of it, like just sort of tied off and just sort of left aside. And that's about it. There's not really a lot of people around. It's pretty quiet.
Is there anyone around?
Yeah, there's people around. It's not like the other. Swanford was very loud and boisterous, and there was lots of people running about and playing and things. And it just is a little more muted here.
You there, person
You
on the
see
street?
you see an older woman sort of look over at you, like
Yes.
long white hair, dwarfen lady. She's got like what looks like a cataract in one eye. She goes, yeah. Can I help you?
I hope so. Who's the witch gifter?
The witch gift? Do you mean the tower hand?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about
Yes.
You're talking about Kevin.
Kevin?
Did I stutter?
No, it's not Kevin.
His name is Kevin Stoneshield.
Kevin. Okay, well the last name's cool. You should probably go by Stone Shield. Like that's badass. Kevin?
I wouldn't go. I would not go by Kevin.
No, we
That's-
shouldn't shame.
It's
Regardless.
a wonderful name.
His name is Kevin. This time of day, he's probably in the tavern having a drink. He's not-
Opal.
Yes.
You'd probably like to meet Kevin.
Yeah, probably.
Tavern's that way.
Okay.
Do you
Turning
need...
and going that way.
Cool. Bye. And she'll just sort of turn and sort of start walking away.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Thank you.
Above table,
Yeah.
Justin
Yes.
and Aaron. Can I have each of you roll me a d20, please?
That's a free.
Okay. I'm concerned because you pointed this out specifically. That's a 6.
Free.
Jesus Christ. Cool.
Yeah.
Noted. As you guys enter into the tavern, still not super busy in here. There is like a furbolg behind the counter, sort of serving drinks. There's a dwarf sort of sitting at the counter. And then Justin, what would Todd the Todd Wellington look like 20 years after the third burning of the Thrice Burnt Inn?
The man would be a silver fox at this point. Probably still rocking his stuff, but more reflecting his age than anything else. So he's kind of like maintain a bit of a regal kind of a vibe, but still has like his stuff that he would need if it just in case like a fight were to break out. Even though he would know that he's slowed down a lot over the years, he could still put up a fight. It just won't be a long fight.
In the corner of the bar, you would see the gentleman that Justin just described. And yeah, that is what's inside the bar.
Oats, are you okay?
I'm looking for Kevin.
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 That would be me. Hello.
You want me to
who's
meet this guy?
Who's asking?
People.
I'm
that
asking. Hi, Kevin. And I'm going to sit down in front of Kevin.
Hello. I'm Kevin Stoneshield. How can I be of assistance?
I would not go by Kevin. I'd go by Stone Shield, honestly.
I happen to like my name.
Okay, Kevin.
Anyway, why are you looking for me?
Oats, why are we looking for Kevin?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
We want to visit the witch.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wanna go? You wanna go to the fucking tower?
What is it to you?
Yes, please.
I mean, yeah, what does it mean to you?
It's a job. I inherited it. Once a month, I just gotta like deliver a chest of provisions to the north side of the bridge, drop it off, and then I'll leave. That's the job. That's what I do.
So Kevin's the Nepo
Um,
baby, got it.
I mean, I can take you there. It's late, and tomorrow's Tyrant's Day. I can take you there the day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow?
Tomorrow
not the day that we
is
got the
Tyrant's
bridge.
Day.
Hey, Kevin, I have a game I think you would love. If I beat you in a drinking game, would you take us right now?
It's, I mean, I could.
I'll pay for the
Maybe
drinks.
you'll pay for the drinks.
Yep.
It's bold of you to assume that you could drink me under the table.
Try me.
You're fucking
She's
on,
been-
rock girl.
She's been practicing.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Right now. Absolutely not. You cannot best me. How many drinks do you have?
I don't know how many it takes to kick his ass.
Let's do contested Constitution saving throws.
Can I have advantage because I have a liver made out of rocks?
I will give you advantage, but he also has advantage because he's a drunken dwarf.
I hate that.
And I'm gonna say he has a +5 to his roll.
Have
Because
we
I-
dictated?
you.
Well, have we
Got a 17,
dictated?
but fuck you.
Wait, we have actually.
14 on the die, +5 for a 19.
You.
You guys kick back drinks, and the three of you watch Opal go shot for shot with this dwarf for the better part of like 3 hours. They're both pretty fucking obliterated. And there's a moment where
He said bet, and I said bet.
there's a moment where you guys watch, they do a shot. Opal's hand puts the glass down on the counter. And there's a waiver. And you just see her get a little woozy. Just a little wiggly. And Kevin's just like, look, I can go all night if that is what she wants me to do.
I just want to go to the tower.
Why do you want to go so bad?
Why do you care?
You want me to take you? So
Please.
it's important that you tell me why you want to go.
I just need to talk to them. It's really important to me. Can I try to persuade them charisma check?
Sure, you can. I'm gonna say at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a natural 20. That's so upsetting. 13.
He just looks at you, and he puts a hand on your face, and he's like, "Look, I can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret? I have never seen the witch. I just bring the big chest, drop it off, just before the bridge, and then I leave."
Could you
That's what I
maybe
do.
perhaps put us in a chest and then put us there?
It's not a very big chest, Opal. It's not a very big chest.
Could you just take us to the bridge?
I was like, and hold, please. You watch as his eyes get a little like foggy, and then
Could
he
you
just
point a direction?
hits the
Fuck.
bar top.
Guys, I tried so hard.
On a scale of 1 to completely fucked up, how are you right
7.
now? Okay,
7.
cool. I have something for this.
17.
Here,
70.
here. Just drink
Yes.
this. Drink this.
No. What is that?
Drink. Drink it. Just
Oh my
you'll
god.
You'll feel better afterwards, I promise.
I'm gonna roll for it because I'm obliterated. I got an 18 and a natural 20. So I take it.
Okay, and that's essentially a what is that? A lesser restoration to clear you of the poison condition.
Yeah, so you go from obliterated to like shocked into stone cold sober.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah,
What
it's
did
gonna.
you do? I hate this. What did you give me?
I
Ugh.
gave this
Oh.
took away your hangover that you probably would have felt tomorrow.
Yeah, but it took away the fun feeling too. This is bogus.
Well, I listen. I don't know what you want.
I'm gonna go through the passed out man's pockets to see if I can find a map towards the tower.
You can look through his pockets. I will tell you now, there is nothing in his pockets other than a couple of like copper pieces.
I'm taking them.
And it's about this time that you just hear laughter from the corner of the room as the silver fox just sort of looks over at you guys and is clapping drillfully. He's like, I have not seen anything that impressive in a very long time. Highly entertaining.
Thank you. I'm very impressive. What's your name?
Oh, perhaps you have heard of me. I am Todd Wellington.
Have I heard of him?
Roll me a history check.
Would that be at not advantage? Would that be a straight roll or with disadvantage?
That's a
considering?
straight roll.
Okay. I've gotten around. That's 6.
You have not heard of this man.
Yeah, totally have heard of you. Glad you find me impressive. What to you? You know things?
I mean, I've just been here. They're treating me like a king. I just came here because I was like, I'm in this competition with this fuckwit. We're having a fight-off effect. That's the wrong word. Whoever kills the biggest monster wins. And I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking stick it to his ass.
You know what?
Crazy.
Who are you? Why are you judging me?
Not.
I don't like you guys. I was enjoying myself, and you're ruining my fun.
What did I do?
You what? I'm sorry.
You don't have
Look,
to like them,
look,
but I did
look.
nothing to you. I was trying to have a conducive conversation.
I'm
sorry.
just-
I was
I'm-
shocked in the face with soberness, so I am going through it a little bit right now. Are you done with that drink?
It's empty. I'm just here to hunt the sea serpent. That's all.
The what?
There's a sea
Sea
serpent.
serpent.
Yeah, I have a bet with my buddy, and whoever kills the sea serpent first wins.
Huh.
All right.
Anyway.
Why do you have a bet to do that with your buddy?
Oh, because Totemus is a fucking asshole, and he thinks he's better than me and everything.
But if he's your buddy, why would you act like that to your buddy?
Because that's how we roll.
I feel like there's a lot to unpack there.
No, I pretty much think it's cut and dry. They're both assholes to each other and they're best friends. I get it. No, it makes perfect sense.
He gives you a
Or-
fist bump.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, if there are deeper feelings, it'd probably be a more conducive way to express those feelings than this.
No, this works for us. We've been like this for like 25 years.
Is that how long you guys have been together?
What? No. Shut up. He like turns and walks away. I'm gonna say Opal or Aurora. Can I have an Arcana check?
No. Roll a 3.
That is a 19.
Aurora, as Todd Wellington walks away from you, you just get sort of this vibe. This man is under a spell. You're not sure what that spell is, but you can tell he's under a spell of sorts.
I think I'm gonna lean over to Opal. I think he's under a spell. I don't know what it is, but he's definitely got the aura,
Aura, you say?
the vibe. He smells like magic.
Smells like bad magic?
I don't know if magic's bad. It's, it's not bad. It has a particular smell. He's definitely under some sort of like curse or hex or something along those lines.
I got nothing against that. I could slap him. I don't think slapping him would fix that. I don't think that would do anything. I could try. No.
Can I do identify?
Yeah. Go ahead and. Do you have to ritually cast it, or are you just casting?
I can go with either. I can ritually cast it, but if it's
I
quicker,
can roll
I can just go ahead and cast it.
Roll and roll. Let's go.
You cast Identify, and you get a ping that he's very clearly under some form of suggestion.
So he's definitely under some form of suggestion. Should we break him of it? Should we try to break him of it?
Do you know how to do that? Can I roll to see if I know how to do that?
I think I can do that.
Yeah, give me a roll to see if you would know how to break a suggestion spell.
What would I roll for that? DM.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's a way for you guys to break them of it.
Arcana.
Yeah, roll Arcana. Give me an Arcana roll.
5.
Would another suggestion spell break the previous suggestion spell?
You know what?
Googling.
I don't know if it works that way, but that sounds entertaining enough that I'll allow it. You can suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two. He does have a wisdom saving throw. Hold on, let me pull up Todd Wellington's fucking character sheet. Because I have it. Hey, someone wanna, do a thing while I'm finding the character sheet I need?
Well, I mean, in the meantime.
Go.
Oh.
Do we want to give it at the same time?
I don't know if we would go in the same direction, but we can try.
We want to both plug smokingglueguns.com at the exact same time.
I mean, we can, but I feel as though we may also have to. I would tell you to probably go and go to the website, pick up the dice cuck chair, so that way your bad dice, should they be present, can sit there and watch as the better dice
Cock.
roll for you.
Yeah, you could actually go there right now, and what you could do is you could buy Dick 20s, D20s full of dicks, and you can buy a dice bed, and you can have the dice cuck chair right beside the dice bed, and you can roll the dick dice on the dice bed, and make your bad dice sit in the cuck chair, and watch as you roll very good with the other dice, because they roll better than the dice in the cuck chair.
Also can't forget that there's a raffle going on for 110 millimeter dice.
Jesus Christ. Aurora,
Yeah,
what is your wisdom saving throw? Or what is your wisdom save I need to beat?
DC 15.
Todd got a 17.
Wow.
So your suggestion does not take hold.
I'll try it one more time.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Ah, God damn it. Well,
I
I'm out of
try a
ideas.
third time.
Do you have suggestion, Opal?
No, I don't have command. I'm a level 1 cleric. I guess I'm like, I can't clear this thing. I don't got cleric spells for that. The fuck? No, okay. Well, I'm just gonna turn around like, well, he's gonna stay that way, I guess.
You see as he goes over to the corner of the room, picks up his stuff, and then he has a brief moment where you watch him get a little foggy, and then there's the 7, and then he sort of settles back in, and then heads up the stairs. Anyone who'd like to can make a perception check.
Wow, that's an at one.
9.
It's not even funny. I've rolled well lately.
19.
19.
I fucking have it.
Aurora, what was that? What was your perception?
Oh, 13.
Only Naroop catches it. There is a sort of a weird hand motion from the bartender. Before he sort of Todd Wellington sort of settled back in and headed up the stairs.
What was that? Looking right at the bartender.
What was what?
The little hand wavy thing. What was that?
Cleaning this glass. Gave it a little flourish.
That's an odd way of doing a flourish. I don't think I find it a little weird that you did that and that coincided with that. I mean, coincidences do happen, but I don't ever believe in coincidences.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm not.
I would ask that you not stick your nose in business that it doesn't have any business being in.
I do take offense if somebody's being kept here without their consent.
I'll remind you again. You best be on your way.
I don't appreciate your tone, friend.
Are you trying to get your sword out and you can't get it?
I got it eventually.
As Oats pulls, do you pull your sword?
Did I hear that?
Make a perception check.
It was a nat 1. You know it was a nat 1. It was awful. I'm not paying any fucking attention.
You didn't hear shit. This is just between Naroop and the bartender.
I have no problem calling my friend over to be part of this conversation. In fact, hold on real quick. Turns around. Oats, this person's giving me issues. Oats.
Yes.
Person giving issues.
Right. What kind of issues? What do you do?
Bad issues.
Who are you? What did you do?
I'm running my bar, and your frogman sticking his nose in shit he ain't got no business being involved in.
Oats is going to stand up, and he's going to go and walk over, and he's going to put both of his palms down right on the bar. He's going to look the person in the eye. No, I think you didn't hear me right. What does my friend think you were doing?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That is an 18.
You hear the whisper of a suggestion in your mind that just says, you should leave the bar, but it doesn't take hold.
I will now draw my sword, and as it comes out of the sheath, it's just going to lightly start crackling with that white hot electrical energy. I'm going to use my sacred weapon. See, could have been honest, because my friend here has got a pretty good nose for people that are up to no fucking good. What does he think you did?
And that feels like a really good time to take a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. jump back in?
Justin said so many slurs, guys.
Guys, it was
So
just
many
the
slurs.
worst.
So
I felt
many.
so. He was like, we're officially past Black History Month on East Coast time, so I could just be the slurriest of slurs now. It was real aggressive. I felt knocked back into my place as a Black woman in America. It was wonderful.
Knock back into my place.
Damn.
That's wild.
I regret nothing. The end. Find me in the Denny's parking lot. It's fine.
I will crush you. We jump back into it. Oats is holding his sword. The barkeep takes one look at your weapon and immediately is hands up. Just look at you. Look. We do not need to. We don't have to make this a whole thing. It does not need to be. What do you want? Can I give you money? I can give you
Don't
whatever.
want your money.
Okay.
What
You're
did you
holding.
do?
I was doing a job that I was told to do. That's all.
All right, that's a start.
Just doing a
What?
job?
No, look,
Doing my job?
What
Just,
was
here's
the
the
job?
thing. Here's the thing. Just want honesty. That's all I want.
I would be a little more honest if you didn't have a fucking sword in my face.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
have to figure out how to be as honest as you can with it.
You were being really sassy, and it was uncalled for when I was just asking a question.
You see them slowly lowering a hand to like reach under the bar.
What are you doing right there? Stop.
Aurora and I not there.
You guys are
You
there.
See this happening? Okay.
Yes, you see this happening.
Can I grapple the dude?
Yeah, go ahead and make a
I don't know
attack
what's
roll.
going on, but people are. They're
Give me an attack roll.
Just a straight attack roll.
Yeah, straight attack roll.
Okay. Oh god, my character sheet. Oh god, whoa, dear lord. Sorry. That's a 15.
It does. Yeah, beats the AC. Hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. So you are able
Just
to grab
grab
their
his
hands.
wrist.
And just sort of-
What are you doing? Like, I'm like holding them in front of me, but like in a
Oh.
vice grip.
Oh
Like
god.
we're holding hands, but we're not holding hands.
He just looks at you like, look. Your friend has a sword, and I would like to also be armed so I feel a little more comfortable. Cause the sword. Why
You can
is the
borrow
sword?
mine. You can borrow my arms. Don't let go.
The sword is glowing. Why is the sword glowing?
I don't know.
Wait,
Answer
wait,
the
wait,
questions, and I will let go of you.
Oats looks the barkeep right in the eyes, past Opal's shoulder, and just whispers, just ever so quietly, "No, Opal. Let them grab the weapon."
Make an intimidation
So-
check at advantage.
I'm gonna look over my
At
shoulder
advantage?
like.
At advantage.
Fuck.
That's a 19. No, really.
Opal's giving you what the fuck eyes, like over her shoulder.
He looks at you, and there is a sense of fear in this person's eyes. Okay, look. Tomorrow is Tyrant's Day. My job, when they find the Todd, is to just keep the Todd comfortable until they come to collect them tomorrow for Tyrant's Day. That's all I do.
What do they
So
do
you
with the
guys
sword?
are sacrificing the Tods.
Oh, okay, look. It's not as much of a sacrifice as it is like a preventative measure.
It still sounds like you're sacrificing the Tods.
Well,
Like, you just saying it a different way.
Can I just... When you came into town, did you see like the
measure is murder. That is still a
It's-
sacrifice.
it's
Say
not-
it with me.
It's not murder, because eventually the curse could be undone and they'll be unturned from stone.
Someone
Cool
killed.
motive. Cool motive, still murder.
Not dead, just turned to stone.
Still sounds
To
like
forever
murder
be
to me.
stuck in stone? That's
Well, until the
that's-
curse is broken. Look. A very long time ago,
Okay.
the old people of the village found a way to take the statue of King Todrick from the Carolyn Mountains. They drug it here, they put it in that temple, and then every year on Tyrant's Day, We find a Todd. We have them stand on the pallet outside of the temple. We open the doors. We suggest that they touch it. They turn to stone. We throw it in the water, and then our village is safe for another year. We have done this for I don't know how long. And my job is to just give the Todd a good last night. That's all. That's all I do. I don't make him do the touching. I just keep him happy and docile in the end. That's it.
That's no. You're not getting away from this. You're still committing murder, no matter how indirect you're trying to be. You're holding this man here against his will.
Look, it's not against his will. I gave him a chance to. It's not
No,
my
you
fault.
didn't.
He's not wise, okay?
Did you ask him point blank, do you want to be turned to stone for our town's beliefs or not? Or did you just simply try and use a suggestion?
It keeps us safe from the sea beast. I am doing a net positive.
Why don't you just get all the Todds you sacrifice and have them kill the sea beast instead of,
Well, they're in the water as a diamond statue.
So if they turn back from stone, they're just gonna drown.
Well, I assume they can swim.
You assume?
Look, my job.
I'm gonna
My
knock him out.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Can I have it at advantage?
Yeah, you can have an advantage because you're
Considering.
grappling him.
Hey.
Is that a natural 20? Is that a natural
Yes,
20?
it fucking is on my smoking glue guts dice. The pink ones.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What is...
Whitney, I need to tell you, I got to roll something the other day with advantage. I used your dice. I got 2 natural 20s.
Fuck yes. Fuck
Took a
yes.
photo.
That's a reason why you should go to smokingglueguns.com and buy dice, because there's dice available right now. And if you use code white privilege, you can get a discount. Just saying. But beside the point, what is your maximum damage that you can do on an unarmed strike? And then what would it be if you rolled on top of that?
It would be a 9.
And then rolling
and I
on
roll
top.
on top.
Roll
of
on
that. Yeah, that would be another 6, so that would be 14.
You hit him for more than half of his total hit points, and he's not.
Shit.
He's not quite.
I was doing non-lethal.
Yeah, no,
you
you did. You did. You fuck him up real hard. He's not quite down, but he is solidly like woozy.
Are we the bad guys?
No.
Not in this case.
Look.
murder.
Hold on, let me do a.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
I want
Okay,
flashback here.
on a 2, he fails his concentration check. Actually, no. Suggestion isn't concentration. Doesn't have to fail it. He just looks at you and just goes, look. If I drop the suggestion, and you let me run the fuck out of town so they don't kill me, we call bygones bygones.
And you give us your money.
Opal, no.
Yes.
Can I
Opal,
keep
no.
can I
Keep all
keep-
the meds.
Can I keep some of it so I can get the fuck out of town?
I don't care as long as I get some of it.
Okay, deal.
God,
Deal.
Wait, hold on. Why don't we just make him the sacrifice?
I'm not
Since
a
he
Todd.
likes-
I
Yeah,
rename
same
you
thing.
Todd.
You
are
can't change my
Todd.
name.
Yes, I can.
Yes,
Yeah, you are.
can. You can change
Todd.
names
Look,
whenever you want.
look,
You could say
look.
you're Todd.
I'm gonna give you the majority of
Todd.
my money and let the
Todd.
Todd free. Can I
Do it
please just
now.
go?
Do it
Todd.
now.
You see him like snap a finger, and then very quickly behind you, you see running down the stairs Todd the Todd Wellington, and he just books it straight out of the tavern. He does not stop.
I put my hand out for money.
He like reaches in and pulls out 150 gold pieces and puts them in your hand.
Jesus
Pocket it.
Christ.
Can I go please now?
Mhm.
I don't know, it's canny. I let him go.
He like
Does he
slowly
start? Does he start moving?
he starts to walk away, like walk backwards from Opal.
I've just like, wait, hold on. I've just like raise my sword and I just like hold it on my arm like this and I'm like, ah! Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here.
And he just fucking starts running. It's about this time that Kevin sort of like comes to. Just, what the fuck? The fuck's? Why is there a sword? Your sword's glowing.
Yep.
I am gonna go back to sleep.
Can you take us to the tower first?
Can you pay me?
I can give you a gold.
It's gonna have to be more than 1 gold. It's late and I'm drunk.
2 gold.
20 gold.
You're
5
drunk.
gold.
Yeah, you're drunk. 5 gold.
50 gold.
I just hand him 5 gold and point to the door.
Is this 50 gold?
Yes, it is.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I have advantage? He's plastered.
You can't have advantage.
Kidding me? That's a natural 20 and a 19.
Jesus Christ.
He just looks at you, his eyes as big as silver dollars, and just goes, 50 gold. Just puts it in his pocket, goes, come on, I'll take you to where I put the chest. I don't go further than that, though.
Okay.
And he leads you out of the tavern and up north out of the village. As you guys are walking, he is a little like,
Drunk.
yeah, it's very circuitous. You end up doing like a lap. It takes you guys about like a solid, it's solidly dark by the time you guys get to where he drops off the cart. And you notice like he drops off this like chest on the far side of a bridge that connects to the smallest island you've seen, with this tall lavender tower on it. And then there's, in the distance to the left of the tower, there's another like broken bridge that leads to like a series of archways that look like they're sort of in ruined shambles. And Kevin just turns to you and just goes, I leave my chest here, and then I turn around and I go away. That's what I got. Do you need anything else?
Is that like a magic word?
I don't know. My job is deliver provisions to chest. That's what I do.
Is it like a special chest, or can you just use any one?
Well, I just bring a chest and I drop it off,
Yeah,
and then I
alright,
leave.
right. You don't have to like inscribe it with runes and say
No.
like sassafras. No.
No.
All right. No.
Just drop off chest. That's what I do.
Come on.
Can I go now?
I don't know, Opal. Can he?
Yeah, you can go.
You watch as he gets about.
Does he collapse in the street?
He does.
Can I tuck him into it, like a secluded alleyway and like find like maybe like a sheet or a tarp?
You're not like in town proper. The tower's sort of outside of town, so it's
is there
like
a tree I can prop him up against?
there's a tree. Yeah.
Okay, I prop him up against a tree to make him a little leaf blanket.
You're able to prop up against a tree, and it is like solidly dark now. It's very late. The tower is not super far from you, but it is walkable on the other side of a bridge. It's up to you whether or not you would like to rest for the night and then head up to the tower, or head immediately to the tower.
Do we want nappies?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. It's fine with me.
Nappies.
I could take nappies.
We can do nappies.
You guys make a camp, and everyone beds down. Does anyone take watch, or do you guys take a rotating watch?
I'll take first watch because I just got glaringly sober.
Make a
Alarmingly.
make a perception check for me for your watch.
Okay, I can't argue advantage for this one.
No, you cannot.
That's a
Do I get advantage for
7.
being sober?
You don't. You don't see anything. It's pretty quiet. Nothing crazy happens on your watch. Does anyone take second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
You got it.
Snoozing.
That is a whopping 9.
You also
great, Aurora.
do not see anything on your watch. Does anyone take the third and final watch?
I'll take the third watch in the rootwood.
Give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20 plus 8 equals 28, BB, with my smoking glue guns dice.
Jesus Christ, guys, stop glazing my dice this hard.
They
So
roll shit for me.
they really do.
You gotta put them in your mouth.
I
We already
always
discussed
fucking
this.
glue gun dice, and they have not been the kindest to me. Maybe I need to buy a cook carrot.
Wait a minute. Let me slurp this dice.
Oh my fucking.
Fuck, that's 17 again. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
It's just that's dumb. Wait, hold on. Let's roll an unslurped.
Unslurped.
Hold on.
Crazy word.
That's an 8.
I hate
Unslurped.
this. I hate
That's a 5.
I hate
Unslurped.
this.
That's a 10. That's all right.
Stop saying
Unslurped.
unslurped.
I don't have to.
Naroop, the sun is just starting to rise, and as it does, you can sort of see at the top of the tower a little light and then the occasional shadow. But you can't make out like a figure or anything. You just can tell that there is light at the top of the tower. And the morning comes to you all, and you can take a long rest.
Do we dream?
The morning comes to you all, and you can take your long rest.
Not going any further than that. I'm good. I'll take that as a nope.
Whitney,
Okay.
we don't dream. We have no fucked up dreams. Oats isn't letting me die.
You get a long rest.
I wake up alarmed.
Morning, everybody.
The morning comes to you all.
Good sleep.
Yeah, I slept pretty good. Did you
They
guys
slept great.
dream?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a dream. It was like I was eating like a muffaletta sandwich, and I was like kind of pissed that it wasn't a Taylor. And then like I went and I made myself one, and then I also got like this really nice like matcha latte, and then that was really good. And then it was and then I was like walking down the street, and there was like this house made out of bricks, and then I thought, man, that's pretty nice. It was all red and stuff.
Let's go to the tower, guys.
Got it.
Real quick, I saw something funny up there. There's a light, but there were shadows that were kind of, I seem, circulating something. There were shadows up there that would cover it briefly and move on. So I don't know what kind of.
Someone in the tower?
Well, I mean, we knew there was somebody in the tower. I figured as much, but the fact that there's shadowy bullshit makes it a little bit concerning.
People have shadows.
Well, yes, but not if it's not attached to somebody. That's where I'm concerned about.
Okay,
Yeah, but
well,
like
I'll just
sometimes-
punch it.
Yeah, sometimes
Let's go.
people look like shadows, like you know
I
what I
don't-
mean.
I don't think it was people's.
You don't think it was shadow people?
Are you
No.
guys walking and talking?
Yes.
Yes, always.
Can I have a
Oh, actually,
wisdom-
yeah. What is going on in the background? I'm hearing whispers.
I know it's fun.
Can I
Is
have
that
a
intentional?
wisdom? Can I have a wisdom saving throw from everyone? The DC is 15.
Wow, that's fucking upsetting. Yeah.
Aurora, your DC is 20.
Jesus.
Cool. Well, I definitely didn't hit that.
10.
I should
Did
have
any-
committed stuck the whole
did
dice
anyone
around. I should've
beat
not
the DC?
just licked it.
I don't think any of us beat the DC.
I got a natural one.
I rolled a 3.
You guys start walking towards the tower, and you do not get far before you find yourself walking back towards Goose Crossing. You get like solidly back across the bridge, and then like the fogginess lifts, and you realize you're facing the wrong way.
This is some witch shit, ain't it?
Be weird if it
Arcana
wasn't.
check.
Give me an Arcana check.
Yay. That's a 19.
Yeah, this is some witchy bullshit.
Does a 19 tell me what we can do about the witchy bullshit? from the things
Um,
I've heard and the stories I've read.
Knowing that it is some witchy bullshit will lower the DC and give you advantage on the saving throw, should you tell your friends.
I tell my friends if that's what they are.
Do you guys turn to head back towards the tower?
Hey guys, ignore the fog, or maybe like try not to breathe as much. I don't know. Cover your ears. There could be several things going on here. Have fun. Let's go.
Okay.
As you
What if
guys
I
start,
run real fast
I don't know. Try it.
into it? Like, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna run real fast with my hands over my ears, like Opal said. I'm gonna be like,
As you guys start to head back towards the tower, I need a wisdom saving throw. The DC for everyone is now 10, with the exception of Aurora. Your DC is 15.
Got 15.
Hey.
Is that wisdom?
Wisdom.
16 on die plus 2 equals 18.
What about you, Oats?
roll a 4.
The three of you guys walk towards the tower, and you get pretty close when you realize that Oats has turned and is starting to walk the opposite direction.
Can I grab his hand?
You absolutely can grab his hand. Oats,
Not like
you
that.
feel compelled to walk the direction you're walking when you feel Opal grip your hand.
Nope.
Why you hold my hand?
No, you're going the wrong way.
What do you mean? I was
This
running towards
way.
the tower.
I'm gonna tug him.
Do you allow
Oh,
Opal to tug you?
Yeah, I was waiting for that, Whitney. Fuck.
Guys, I'm too aced for this.
I absolutely allow it to fucking happen. I'm just letting you fucking leave
I'm
me
so
alone.
asexual.
You guys reach the base of the tower. Oats a little confused as to how he got here. Can anyone give me a perception or arcana check?
Fucking probably not. I'm done rolling the dice. I gave it a shot.
15.
That's a natural 20, another natural 20, plus 8 equals 28.
Dear
Man.
Lord, 19.
Naroop and Opal, you guys both are able to see. There is a door at the base of this tower, but it's been illusioned to look like just a straight wall. Aurora and Oats, you see nothing. It's just a wall with no way to get into the tower. Just a tall, super tall tower.
Didn't even tell you what I rolled.
I just assumed it was bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
was it not?
Yeah, it was
Like, was it not bad? I assumed
Nah, it was
bad.
5. That is fine.
But yeah, only Opal and Naroop were able to see the door.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems easy enough. Just go to the
No
door.
more.
I check for traps.
Go ahead and...
Or like magic-y bullshit.
or magic-y bullshit. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is a 12.
No traps.
I totally believe you. 2 seconds. Can I use thaumaturgy to try and push open the door?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Aurora and Oats hear a creak of a door opening, but they cannot see it. And you watch as this door sort of swings open.
Yoo-hoo! And I'm gonna walk through the door.
Oats and Aurora, you just watched Opal walk through a solid brick wall.
I try to walk through the wall.
You walk through the wall.
I'd like to posit that the first time I try to do it, it's into the actual wall first. And I miss the door, and then I like feel it out. Like I'm like what
No,
the fuck?
Do I just
Oh,
see
oh,
like
oh.
Oats's arm like
Yeah.
hammering through the door frame?
You hear like the thunk of Oats hitting wall, and then you just see like his hand sort of stick through the door before he like himself walks through the door.
Ah, Right.
Why did you go through the door like that?
There wasn't a door. Just a wall.
Yes,
You walked
there
through a
was.
wall.
Magic.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Here, come, Oats, grab my hand.
Got you.
Um,
Wow, you so funny. Absolutely not.
No, no,
Absolutely the fuck not.
Seriously though, okay? Grab my hand. Follow me. Come on. Grab my hand,
Aurora,
leading him
do
in.
you also
Before I grab the hand, I lick mine. I'm like, and then I grab your
do
hand.
you also head through do you follow your friends through the wall?
It's payback.
Yeah, I think like hands out, like when the lights are out in the house, and just trying to feel it out to figure out where the door is.
You guys all enter a large circular room. A spiraling staircase curves along the wall across from the door. This floor is dusty. And to one side of the door, there is a pile of shoes, mismatched, different sizes and styles. In the center of the room, there's an ancient circular rug that looks like it's a very out-of-date map of Athium. And in another place, this would be a relic lost to time. There are sturdy but comfortable-looking wooden chairs upholstered in deep green leather that has started to crack with age near a small round table with 2 goblets on the table, one upright, one knocked over, both covered in dust. An opened bottle of wine sits near the cups, and a great fireplace sits against the curved wall to your left. A small cauldron on the hearth, everything covered in dust. The feeling is that this was once a cozy place to welcome visitors, but it has not been used in at least decades, if not hundreds of years.
Walk up to the map, the tapestry, the map or whatever.
It's a rug.
I walk up to the rug and then I point right where the capital is. The capital on the map. Yeah.
The
Still,
capital is on the map, but your town that you grew up in is not on the map.
I go to like point at it. I'm like, yes, where? What the fuck?
What?
How old is this rug?
This place looks like shit. Let's keep going. But shit.
Does anyone look around before you guys head to the stairs?
Yeah, I'll look around.
Give
Yeah,
me
just
an
a quick-
investigation check.
Just a quick look around.
Oh no, I want to steal shit.
I'm gonna try to commit this map to memory.
18.
Give me an
Eight.
intelligence check, Oats.
Yeah.
Both of you are able to see at the base of the wall opposite the table, there is shattered pieces of what used to be a plate on the floor. There's even a chip in the stone wall where this plate definitely impacted. It was yeeted, like launched into the wall.
Recently?
It doesn't look recent. It's also covered in dust.
I
Oats,
got a 13.
Is there...
you're able to commit most of it to memory.
Yeah, all right.
What you got,
Is there
Aurora?
any displacement of dust? I got a
No.
18.
Yeah, you see the same thing. The pieces of a plate and the chip in the wall. The dust has not. There is no displacement in dust. It's just a solid covering of dust throughout the room.
I'm gonna keep going up the tower if I don't see anything amiss
Sure.
outside of the plate. I'm
you
gonna
guys-
pick up the pieces actually and like put it like clean pile on a table and then I'm gonna go up.
Wait, can we yell for her? Like maybe this is like the
said
waiting
yoo-hoo.
room. Yeah, but like loud. Like, can we
Yoo-hoo!
get like?
I did it. And I'm gonna
Hello?
go up the stairs.
There is no response as you climb the stairs to the second floor. You enter an empty round room with a cold hearth at the far end of it. A fluffy calico cat mews at you, seeing you, and then darts up
Pet
the
it.
stairs.
No, I'd
It
chase
moves
after
so
the cat.
fast. Oh god. Opal runs off after the cat. As Opal runs away, the rest of you see in the center of this room is a small table, on which sits a small pale slip of parchment propped against an unlit candle. The calligraphy is elegant, if archaic, clearly written by hand in gold ink on smooth paper. Paper of this quality doesn't exist anymore in Athium. Aurora, however, you would notice your book is made of similar paper. Does anyone read the note?
Yes.
The note reads, "Greetings, unwelcome travelers. Perhaps you are lost. Please lose yourself elsewhere."
Their name?
There's no name.
Does the handwriting or calligraphy look familiar in any shape, form, or fashion?
It does not look familiar to you. Opal, as you chase this cat, the cat vanishes around a corner, and you find yourself on the 3rd floor. An empty round room with a cold fireplace at the far end of it. And a fluffy orange cat meows at you, seeing you, and then darts up the stairs. In the center of the room is a small table. There's a little piece of parchment propped against an unlit candle.
You said a calico.
I'm gonna read the note, but I'm gonna still try to follow the cat. I canonically made Opal an animal lover. It's bad.
You pick up this note. You are now a floor above your party. The note says it's a series of pictures, almost uncannily depicting your party. You can recognize them. Your features in the clothes you are currently wearing, walking out of a door. There's an angry face in the tower and a happy face outside, with an arrow pointing to the happy face. And below this is written, "Perhaps you can't read. Hopefully this will help."
I can read. I'm just indignant. I'm gonna put it down and keep going.
Do you guys catch up to Opal at any point?
Yes.
Yep.
She's gonna yell back behind her. Hey, they don't want us here. I don't much care though. I'm gonna keep going.
You get to the 4th floor, an empty room with an unlit fireplace. A fluffy tuxedo cat meows at you, sprints past you, darting up the stairs, and in the center of the room is a small table with a small slip of parchment propped against an unlit candle.
If this paper doesn't tell me what these cats are going, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna read the paper.
It says, "Stairs work like this." Underneath, there is a drawing of a person going downstairs. Next to this, a spiral.
Can I light the candle?
You can absolutely light the candle.
Prestidigitation. Snap.
The candle lights, and there's a little bit of dim light about it. But no change.
Guys, I have to pet the cat.
I understand that.
And also, the lady we need to speak to is probably up there with all the cats. So, like, it's 2 birds, 1 stone, right? As she inches very quickly towards the next set of stairs. Also, stairs work 2 ways. They're so silly. And I'm gonna walk up.
You reach the next floor, and as you enter the room, a white cat meows at you,
There's
runs
so many
past
cats.
you, and up the
Guys.
stairs. In the center of the room is a small table, on which is a slip of parchment, but next to this one is a bowl of candy.
With
The note says, "Perhaps I am not being kind. Have a caramel, and then please go away."
Can I try to see if the caramel's poisoned?
Yeah, you can investigate the caramel.
are there cats in here at the moment?
The caramel does not appear to be poisoned or trapped in any way. No, there are not cats in here. There was just the one white cat that ran out.
Okay.
Is there like some sort of like witch etiquette to like entering a witch's home? Is there something that would make it, that I would know from living with witches that would endear them enough to not be shooing us away?
This is unlike anything you've encountered before. It's old, ancient. Everything is dusty every floor you come to, with the exception of that parchment that you find that is completely pristine.
I pull out some of my papers or my pens and I will write on it, "May we seek an audience with you, Lady of the Tower. May we schedule an appointment?" Question.
You set this note down on the little tray on the table, and it vanishes into dust, and then it's gone again. Do the rest of you follow Opal up the next flight of stairs?
Yep. Aaron, you're muted, buddy.
Point of order.
Yes.
What does that caramel taste like?
Oh, it's like a solid, like, fuck, what's the brand? At least for me, it's like Goat's caramel. It has like that little bit of cream in the middle of it. So it's just a chewy caramel with a little bit of cream in the center.
I'm gonna roll a dice. Yeah, I only took one. That's polite.
As you get to the next floor, there is an empty room, cold
Cat?
fireplace, a fluffy black cat runs past you up the stairs, and
Guys,
there's
if
another
the
piece of
witch-
parchment.
If the witch didn't want us here, why is she leaving us so many notes to so many cats?
I can try something real quick to see. Maybe I can.
More cats?
Well, I'm gonna try and see if I can talk with the cat.
Cat's gone.
Cat's gone.
know.
It runs past you and up the stairs.
I'm gonna chase on after it as right after that exchange happens, and then
Does-
just start yelling out.
By the time you get to the next floor, the cat is gone. Does anyone check the note on this floor?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's it say?
Yeah, well, we read.
It says, I appreciate the polite request. I must decline. Please enjoy safe travels in an outwardly direction.
Was
Oh, she's lit.
Wait, what request? I didn't say anything. I'm gonna keep going up the stairs.
Wait, hold on. They can go up the stairs. Aurora, what did you write on there?
I just asked politely if we could have an audience.
As you get to the next floor, joining Naroop, it's an empty round room with a cold hearth at the far end of it. And the calico cat returns, meows quickly, and then sprints past you, vanishing up the stairs.
As it goes up, I'm gonna yell, "Wait, what's going on here? Can you help us?"
And it is gone. And there's another note on the table.
Read.
What's
Trying to
it
speak-
say?
Trying
The
to
note-
speak to it. Opal. I'm sorry.
The note reads, don't you have literally anything better to do?
I apologize. Go ahead.
Can I take the pen from Aurora?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna write down on the note. Not really. Do you have any better ideas? Probably not. And I'm gonna put the pen down. I'm gonna keep going.
As you
I
get to
want
the
to
next
write the next one.
As you get to the next floor, you are greeted by another empty round room, cold hearth. A gray cat meows, sprints out of the room and up the stairs. There's another
read the
slip of
note.
paper.
I read the note.
The note reads, "Why are you here? Just speak it aloud into the room." At the bottom of the note, it says "over," with like a little
Over.
arrow to flip it.
Look it over.
Oh. Flip the note over.
I am not listening, and I will not respond, as I do not care to hear noise from the kind of people who would leave their shoes on inside my home. Did you not see the piles of shoes by the door? Were you raised by some cult of bad manners?
No one's
I'm
raised by
gonna write
farmers
on the
who didn't take their
paper-
shoes off.
I'm not wearing shoes. Opal doesn't wear shoes.
Neither does
90% of the
Root.
time. Her feet are rock.
Aurora, that was kind of rude of us.
I'm sorry. Takes off.
Yeah,
the shoes.
wait, I'm gonna write in like the marginalia of the note. I'm gonna be like, "Hi, my name's Oats. Sorry about the boots." And then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna write, "What's your name? We're here because we're trying to help friends. XO." And then I put it on the table.
You watch as the second you set it down, it vanishes into like a dust of gold, and is gone.
Okay, I want to see what the next note says. Get up the stairs.
It's like a fucking Christmas scavenger hunt type shit. Like excited for the next clue.
Just want to know what the next one says. Come on, just go. Just fucking get upstairs.
You get to the next floor. And there's an empty round room with a cold fireplace, and a fluffy calico cat reappears, meows at you, runs out of the room, darts up, and there is a note propped against the against the candle.
Wait. Hold on. What does it say?
Oats and friends. I most likely cannot help you. Despite your noble intentions, you are in the wrong place. Please see yourselves out.
That note can't stop me. I can't read. That's Sachi saying that. That's Opal can read canonically.
Kill. Fire.
What?
Help. Please. Okay.
What does that say?
Yeah, we can read
It says we are good guys. Want to kill Firekeeper. Can help, please?
You get to the next floor and you're greeted by the same, now familiar, empty room, table. This time it's another tuxedo cat. Just sort of meows, runs out of the room and up the stairs. But next to the note...
Could you write that in the next note, please? Thank you.
Next to the note this time, there is a bag of gold.
What's the note say?
If I just pay you, will you please go?
No. I'm committed at this point.
No. I write down. No. We're trying to save the world from a super devil.
But wait, guys. We could find out information else. Probably not. All right. Yeah. No.
We don't need the money that
We don't
bad.
need the money.
We're literally rich.
We're literally not.
Well,
Does
you're not.
anybody
And then-
take the gold?
No.
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 Run upstairs, see the next note. Come on, don't fucking give me there.
Same familiar empty room. This time it's a gray cat. Meows, runs out of the room, and there are two bags
Why?
of gold on the table and a note next to it.
The note say. I grab it angrily. I'm really upset the cats keep leaving.
Note says double or nothing.
Give me a fucking cat, and I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm running right up behind Opal. I care more about cats and helping friends than I do gold. I don't give a shite.
I think Aurora's gonna stay in the room. Like clean. I guess like try to clean up the room if it looks like it's dusty.
As the three of you get to the next floor, you notice Aurora is not with you. And there is the same empty room, the same cold fireplace. This time it's an orange tabby cat that comes sprinting past you and up the stairs, and there is another note left on the table.
Pick it up. Read it.
Surely you are tired. How many floors did you count from the outside? Did you count? Are these floors real? How long do you think I can keep this up? On the back of the note it says, as long as is necessary.
Can I roll Arcana to figure out how to destroy a magic tower?
I would say yes, but at disadvantage. You have never encountered a magic tower before.
It's a 1. It's whatever.
I've got to tell y'all, for real, I can basically do this all day. Like I'm gonna start running up these stairs. Does that sound like a bad idea? Like she's gonna get tired of leaving notes, and I'm gonna be causing a ruckus, and maybe I can pet one of the kitties if I get fast enough, and you know, I just want to.
I'm gonna speed up the stairs to try and catch the cat as fast as
Don't
possible.
goddamn it!
You get to the next landing, empty
Go
room.
straight for the cat.
Cat's already gone up the stairs, and it almost vanishes as you
Why
see
can't
it
we
like
catch
start the
this
stairs. And there's another note, but the one notable thing that is different about this room is there's a window.
Oh.
Cool, I read the note.
I have added a window to this room so that you may see 3 important things. First, Out that window is the village of Goose Crossing. Second, it is a lovely day outside. Straight down is rocky ground. Third, do you know how high up you are? 107 feet. None of you are birds. I have checked.
Can we
That
ask?
means we're going up. I'm gonna run up.
That does mean we's going up. Like that's progress. All right, let's go.
I mean, I feel like if we just oh god damn it, okay, and then just follow suit.
Aurora, do you rejoin the group at any point after you finish cleaning the floor that you were on?
I think I will, and I think I would ask her, do you know my, I write on the note before I leave the next room, do you know my master Anastasia?
The second you start to write the name Anastasia, as you write the letters, the parchment starts to burn in your hands. But only around that name.
What do you know of the Lantern Keeper? Question.
You set it down, and it devolves into dust again.
Again, walking up.
You get to the next floor. Same empty room. This time, another white cat.
I catch it.
You cannot catch it. It sprints,
such
like,
a
you
bitch.
get really close, and
You
it's
hate
just
me.
gone up the stairs
Fucking
again.
hate me.
And
This
there's
is
another
Whitney
note left.
personally attacking Sachi. What's the note say?
First, what is the feature each of you least like about yourselves?
What the fuck?
In
Rude.
character, not the person.
It's so rude.
Like physically?
Yes, what is the physical thing that, like, Opal, Oats, Narup, and Aurora each dislike the most about themselves?
The height.
The height.
The height. But he has a healthy relationship with it. It's like, I've accepted this.
Oats, what about you?
Oats loves himself. Top to bottom.
There is a crude drawing of each of you in character on the note. Aurora, Opal, and Narup, you each find yourselves incredibly small. Oats, impossibly tall. He has 2 eye patches on in this drawing. And you all look sweaty and disheveled. And then underneath it says, "This is you. This is what you look like."
I'm gonna turn
Oh,
to
that's not nice.
Aurora. Do I look like that?
No, but that's
No.
kind of funny.
Next time we go up the stairs, I'm tripping Oats.
Oh God! What the fuck? Why?
Oats,
What?
as you
What I do?
trip, as you trip and hit the concrete, you are able to watch as this tuxedo cat sprints past you and up the stairs and vanishes out of sight.
Can you
And the
help
rest
me?
the rest of you notice you are in yet another empty room. The window is gone, with a little note and the candle on the little table.
What's the note say, Whitney?
As you pick up
Yeah.
the note, you hear the words written and announced audibly to you. "Perhaps I have misunderstood, and you are blind and cannot read these words. Congratulations for navigating so many stairs. Also, can you hear me now? Good. Please leave."
I
I
can
feel-
read and listen. I am, again, just indignant, and I'm gonna keep going up the stairs.
I feel like this person needs actual contact with somebody. I don't know how long they've been hidden away at this tower, but it might actually do them a little bit more good than bad to interact with people.
Okay, come on,
especially-
Therapy Frog, let's go.
Okay.
You get to the next floor. Empty room. Orange cat runs up the stairs. Note on the table.
Read the note.
Are
So
you a
sad. Give me a cat.
Are you a strange band of stairs enthusiasts? Is this doing something for you? My tower does not consent.
Well, now I feel bad. We have to kill the Lantern Keeper. Guys,
Maybe that's what we can ask. Because if whoever the person is so intent on us getting out of here, then besides gold, maybe they can help us so we can leave.
Maybe we could like. Do you want to like have a nap and a snack?
Yes.
I'm going. Yeah, a nap and a snack seems good here. Like, hey, there's no one in this room.
Right. Okay. So and then Oats starts pulling things out of his pack. He pulls out like some meats and cheeses and rations and all that kind of stuff, water skin and all that. Takes a seat back on the beat up leather chair.
Oh, there's no chairs in this room. It is an empty
okay.
room. The only thing in
Takes
it
a seat.
is just the table with that little tray that the note was on and a little unlit candle.
All right. Well, he takes out his bedroll and he sets it up and he lays back on it. All right. So, Lady of the Tower, we need to kill a super demon, and we heard that you're like the best of the best. We just need like a little bit of time. So, you think it over, and I'm gonna have a nap and snack. You're welcome to join us. You can have as much of my snack as you want. You can have the whole thing if you wanted. Really, I'm not actually that hungry. And then we can go our separate ways. We just need a little bit of information.
Ask about the whole Todd thing and why they keep needing the sacrifice of Todd.
No, I feel like we're
I
gonna
think you
solve
just
that
asked
problem.
it. I really don't think we solved the problem. There's still a curse. I mean, that's not our problem to solve.
No, I feel like
I'm going to bed.
like we're gonna solve that problem.
I hope so.
As you guys
Maybe.
sit down, you notice
Yeah.
a small note, a new note materializes on the little tray in front of you.
Yeah. What she say?
I see you are adventurers. Can I interest you in our sea beast? You can slay it. The village would pay you.
Don't want money. I
I'm gonna scream, hey, if we kill it, will you talk to us?
don't want money. I would like to help my friend. They have a mean boss that has bad magics. Can you help me, please?
Do you
Signed, Oats.
do you stay?
XOX.
Do you stay on this floor?
For
For a quick
like
nap.
a bit, yeah.
Like 30 minutes?
You're able to take a short rest. You do not get another note. It's just quiet.
I go up the next set of stairs.
No, all right, we head up to the next set of stairs, yeah.
Yep, up to the next set of stairs.
As you get to the next set of stairs, you're greeted with the same empty room. This time, another tabby runs past you. Opal, you're almost able to get your hand on the cat as it
Oh,
sprints
shut
really
up.
fast. And there's a fresh note on the tray.
Whatever.
What's the note say?
It says, "Please stop."
Like, I kind of feel bad because, like, she's saying please, but, like, we really need her help.
I mean, if she would help us, then we would leave.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, and if she can't help us, then, like, I'd like to
She's giving
hear
us
it from
nothing.
her.
She's not even giving us a cat.
Well, look, here's the thing. She doesn't owe us nothing. We did come to a place unannounced. I understand that. I do have to insist, though, that we have a little bit of an audience. And if she says that we have to wait or that there's conditions, I'd be willing to do those conditions. But,
I
like,
go up
we're
to
getting,
the next set of stairs.
we're getting nothing.
It's very slowly this time. Very tired. Not physically tired, like emotionally pooped.
As you reach the 18th flight, the 18th floor of this tower, you've climbed so many flights of stairs. As you're crossing that threshold just before you can see into the room, you can hear a warm crackling fire. And as you enter the room, you can see there is a warm crackling fire in the hearth. A circular table with an elaborate spread of a meal. There's windows, and you can see it's gotten dark outside. You have been in here for an entire day, climbing a tower. meats, cheeses, fresh vegetables, wines, pies, and soups. And against the left wall, a cozy, four specifically, cozy four-poster beds with curtains that can close around them. And each of your names inlaid in the same elegant and archaic golden filigree on the footboard. Directly to your right is a set of ornate wooden fold-in screens, behind which is a massive copper tub filled with piping hot water, fragrant with lavender, and a small table beside it with bottles of ointments and oils. Next to the fireplace, there's a large, fluffy green armchair that sits empty with a note and a now familiar piece of parchment resting on the seat.
I fucking read that shit.
Since you persist in bothering me, please have a meal, clean up, and get some rest. If you must talk, we will talk in the morning, and I would prefer you to smell better than you do now.
I smell fucking phenomenal.
There is a second note by the food.
I'd go ahead and read that.
This is not poisoned, nor does it bind you to any fey contracts. If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it 17 floors ago.
You know, this feels like a win, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna go to the bath.
As you reach the bath, you notice on the screen by it, there are different engravings on each of the 5 walls of the screen, and as you pull them closed, you can see these little engravings if you'd like.
What are they?
On the first, there is a field of stars. On the second, a sphere with outlines of what you can make out as Athium on the sphere in a field of stars. The third is 2 children playing with a ball in a field of stars. The fourth, one child older now, holding the ball, the other with their back turned, shoulders hunched on the field of stars. And on the last, an adult figure holding the sphere on a field of stars.
That's fucking depressing. I'm gonna take my bath.
Does anyone else do anything?
But also, can I do a history check to see if that sounds like a story I've heard?
Do a history check.
Cool. That is a dirty 20.
You're familiar, loosely, with the old stories of the gods of Athium, but you've never took much stock in it. You knew that the gods were... You were in a cult. You were most familiar with the goddess of the sun, and through that path came down your god of nature. It was sort of one of the facets of that deity. But you are familiar loosely of the story of the twin gods of Athium. That's about all you know.
It's depressing. Bath time.
Is there more than one bath?
There's just one big bathtub. But there is a whole meal in front of you, and comfy, squishy beds that each, you'll notice Oats, your bed doesn't say Oats, it says Ward. And it's all written in gold on the bottom of it, and they've got, the curtains that you can close them if you want privacy.
Oats, is that your actual name?
Yeah, my first name is Ward.
Huh. Why don't you ever go by Ward?
Everybody just calls me Oats.
But what did you prefer?
Oh, Oats is fine. Ward's also fine. You can call me whichever one. It's fine. I honestly don't have a preference, one or the other. Just people like calling me Oats, so I go by Oats.
Okay. Just figure I ask.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to call me Ward, you can. But it's not, doesn't make a difference to me. They are both my name.
Okay, Ward.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
Same.
Start eating it. Look up. Top of the tower. I've had a lot of people be passive aggressive to me and mean for the past 2 weeks. I'm not super used to it. Everybody's usually really nice to me. It's only been since I've been with you guys. So I can only imagine that it's you guys and it's your fault. And I know that's a
well,
crazy thing. I
sorry.
know that's like a crazy thing to say, but like, like correlation doesn't equal causation. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, I will say this right now. I went like 35 years of like people being real sweet to me like all the time because I'm generally like a nice guy and like I'm trying to do the right thing. And then like I get in with you lot, and then like I get a best friend and then he leaves me, and then there's a rockhead girl and she's like mean and kind of snooty to me all the time, and then there's like a witch lady that was mean and had to steal something from me, and then there's like another lady that's just like a bitch Trilindra. She was just mean like the whole time, and like the thieves guild people, they were just like passive aggressive and shitty to me, and like it's been a fucking lot. So
how
I guess
how does that make you feel?
bad, but poorly in like a really like sort of like overarching way. And I hope that the nice witch lady, I hope that the nice witch lady like is actually gonna be nice and like and stuff. I just doubt it, and I know she's probably listening. So like, truly, mighty witch lady of the Purple Tower, please, fucking, we're just good guys. Please be nice. I'm tired.
Oats, you are still holding on to your friend Alejandro's departure.
Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah.
We've talked about this before, friend. It's okay to acknowledge his time with you.
Yeah.
That he's not gone. He just is doing other things. He hasn't said goodbye in a sense that you'll never see him again. It's just right now he's taking care of something else.
I think that that's true, and I think that I've come to terms with that. But what I can say is that I would like to sit in the emotion that I think that that's shitty. And
That's okay.
I don't like it, and I'm not totally okay with it yet. I'm better than I was.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't cut anyone in half the long way in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I miss him.
That's okay.
Narup. I really miss him a lot.
I know. I will say maybe you need to make more time in our little adventures to at least say, hey, I am going to do this because I want to sit in this emotion.
I think it would be easier if we weren't always moving. Like, we're in this like constant state of motion and like trying to solve everybody's problems.
Mm-hmm.
And which is fine, like doing the right thing and all that. But it's also a lot. And I think it's just like people are fucking mean all the time recently. And it's just like, it's just hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
And it's okay to acknowledge that. Just know that you are not alone, that the people around you do care about you, even if they may not show it in a way that you're accustomed to it.
What, by being mean to me?
Well,
is that like care?
That may be the way that other people show that they care about you. Don't get me wrong. The the pirate lady captain, she's a jerk. But
yeah, like she's the worst. Yeah, no, I think I get that one. Like that's not like a love language. That's like she's a bitch.
Can I yell from the bath? Yeah, no, she's a bitch.
Yeah, well, you haven't been the best either.
Bath, dunking my head underwater.
That may be the way that she expresses herself in her care for you.
Well, then maybe. Well, then maybe. I say it a little louder. Well, then maybe she should say that.
Can I hear it under the water?
Instead of just being mean.
Give me a perception at disadvantage.
I would like to be clear. I'm not trying to hear it.
Oh, well then you don't have to hear it.
Huge.
At best, you can just hear, like, it sounds like Charlie Brown's mom, but it's Oats' voice.
Yeah.
But if we didn't care about
Aurora,
you,
not to break
Yes.
away from your conversation, what are you doing in this room at this moment?
I think I've gathered some food and have kind of drawn the little things around my bed, and I'm looking at the remnants of like the lantern and then the book, and just kind of reflecting on, is it really over?
As you sit there, the book in your hands, you hear a voice creep into your mind. I cannot see you. Where are you? Why have you gone from me? And then it fades away.
Who are you? You're not the voice that I'm used to hearing. You're a new voice.
The voice creeps back in. I figured it was past time I dropped the artifice. You're smarter than I gave you credit for. Make a history check for me.
Got it. That is 18.
This is a voice you recognize. It's a voice you remember vividly. It's a voice you grew up hearing. It's the voice of your teacher, Anastasia.
I think like a smile appears across the room.
Master! You're the lantern keeper?
The voice creeps back in, a little angrier this time. Why can't I see you?
Because maybe I don't want to be seen.
There is no response.
You don't get to throw me away.
How loudly was that last bit said?
Not with any confidence and barely above a whisper.
Understood. Each of you were able to partake in the food, and each, in turn, take baths. I'm not sure how long Opal's bath takes. It's probably a while, I'm guessing.
Too long.
But even by the time the next person's able to get in, the water is still piping hot and fresh. It's like as soon as she steps out of it, it drains and refills itself. Do each of you bed down in the chairs, or in the beds with your names on them?
In the chairs, yes.
in the beds that have your like name written in filigree.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And I say thank you.
You each lay down, go to sleep, with whatever thoughts that have confounded you from this experience, and you have a night's rest.
Hate that.
And as you wake from the most restful sleep that you have had in an incredibly long time, each of you can mark 10 temporary hit points.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
No dreams, no worries, just a deep, full, rejuvenating sleep. And as you each sit up and pull back the curtains of your four-poster beds, you notice there is a person sitting in the armchair where the note had been just the night before.
I'm
An
gonna roll to see
older,
if I flinch. I don't.
an older feminine woman with sharp, pointed elven ears in a long, ancient-looking gown edged in golden embroidery. She sits and stares at each of you with deep blue eyes that look as if she's reading each of you like a book. Her hair is wavy and long, almost to her knees, in a bright copper color that contrasts with the soft brown hues of her skin. There is an arch to her eyebrow as she notices that you are awake. Good on you for waking up. Do you wish to speak before or after? As she gestures to an elaborate breakfast spread on the table in front of you. Since you refuse to
After.
leave after all, it is the least I can do.
You're actually doing quite a lot. Thank you so much. And Opal's gonna go and sit down and eat.
And that is where we are going to leave this episode. You can join us for episode 9 in 2 weeks on March 14th. Have an excellent night, everyone.
We're pushing my birthday.
I know!
April's
Guys.
my birthday.
My birthday's in May. But yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Stick around. We're going to raid out to a friend. And yeah, I was going to say, is it Friday yet? Fuck, I'm going. Bye!